Temple of Sorrows.
Okay, 1 second.
This better go on the podcast.
It's going on the fucking podcast. There's nothing you can do to make me not.
No, you need to do like halfway through, no context.
Oh my god. Just like halfway through the session, he's like, "Alright, we're gonna take a quick 15-minute break. Please enjoy the music," and just plays that section right there.
Alright. I'm gonna do that now. Alright, so hello, people that exist within the confines of the internet and its many subsidiary territories. Welcome to Temple of Sorrows.
Hey, thanks for the volume warning.
Yeah, thanks for that. I'm really appreciatory that you let us know when you're
gonna have to like mess with the audio with that one.
No volume warning.
Yeah, that peaked so fucking hard.
Honestly, I'm fine with it. It's fine. So, little bit of a recap. I'm gonna wing this one from memory. Last session, a bunch of people fucking died.
Wow.
It's all Craig's fault. It's all his fault.
Bunch of people died.
Totally.
It's all Craig's
We
fault.
don't know who Craig is.
Because they went and they fought the Demon Man. They fought Kaidok, the blinding fire, and they kind of died. So Lucifer died, Crooked died, Asp died. Asp got resurrected by his patron, who we found out was actually a father of terror. Lucifer got buried, Crooked soul got taken up by the elder god of death. And then Cade and Gilmere, both now with clinical depression, went off to the country of Aichentach to continue their mission and to fulfill a bounty, which was to hunt down the heretic Valadur. So they arrived in Taghe, which was a border trading town, and they met a bunch of new people. They built a plague doctor, Taran, a monk, Luna, Luna, a moon magic sorcerer. And after a bit of tomfoolery, we kind of left off. So we're actually going to open today not on our party, but we open fading from black into early morning, maybe 2 o'clock, and we open on this pile of ruins in a swamp. And if it looks as if at some point it was a large house and maybe even a manor, suddenly this pillar of fire descends from the sky, and a shockwave of untold proportions knocks trees over and causes these massive waves within the swamp. If you've ever seen Castlevania, think that scene in episode 1 where Dracula teleports. So, a large and foreboding figure, a sword by its side, wearing a long coat, stands in the darkness. It looks to the ruins and stretches forth its hand, then clenches it into a fist. Its eyes narrow as it focuses its power. Deep within the pile of rubble, a heart beats once, twice, 3 times, then falls still again. The dark figure nods as if in satisfaction, and with a flick of its fingers opens a path for this new being to exit out of. So Tibby, you awake and drag yourself out of your previous grave just in time to see the dark figure consumed in a pillar of flame once again, and then vanish. Would you like to describe yourself as you come back from death?
Alright, they have silver gray hair that is like slicked back and stops at their nape of the neck. They have maroon skin. They got a little bit of stubble. They have 2 ram horns that one of them's broken. Their eyes are blue. They're 6'3", pretty bulky, and they have a tail with a club-like form at the end of it.
Alright, so you wake up. You're alive. You don't really know what happened. But there is in the distance the light of what appears to be civilization.
What the fuck? I'll walk towards the light.
So you walk towards this light. It actually turns out to be a lot further than you thought it was, because it looked like it was extremely close, but you end up walking through the forest for a good 4 hours to get to it. It's now about 6 o'clock, the sun is beginning to come up, and you arrive at the gates of the city of Toghe. They are open because people often just kind of come in and out, and here in Mokang talk, they don't really have to worry as much about the armies coming in force. So you can kind of just walk into the town.
I'll walk into the town.
So you walk into the town, people are starting to kind of wake up, move around. The first traces of smoke are starting to come out of a blacksmith somewhere, and people are really just getting their days started.
I'm gonna walk up to somebody that's like just walking down the street, and I'm gonna say, sorry, do you know where we are?
The man, it's a fairly tall man. He's a bit shorter than you, but he's 6'1". He's very, very dark skin and black hair done in braids, multiple braids that falls down past his shoulders. He looks at you, says, we are in Aichentach. Why?
No reason. Thank you for your help. I'm gonna go and try to find, some place where people are, like maybe a tavern.
So, you managed to find one pretty easily. It's near the center of, it's near the gate, because this is a border trading town and a lot of ascendants or adventurers come through here. You enter the tavern, and there are some parties getting ready to leave. There are a couple people that are still just blackout drunk.
Like Gilmere.
Yeah, like Gilmere is down here, blackout drunk.
In real life now too. Fuck.
I'm going to go towards the tavern owner or like the barkeep, and I'm gonna say, can I have some water, please?
The barkeep will nod. It is a, what is the barkeep? The barkeep looks like a human. They look like a human. Don't look like. Goes back, gets you some water, hands it back to you. There you go. Water's free of charge here. There's so much of it on the ground, it wouldn't make sense to charge for it.
I don't think he's here right now.
Ah, yes. The strong, silent type, I see.
Wow.
He goes back to his business.
Sorry, what did I miss?
Eye contact.
Basically, Tibby was just... He went to the town y'all are in.
Okay, I'm back.
He's
I'm
back.
back. I'm
He's
sorry,
back.
I'm so sorry.
So the barkeep called you a strong, silent type and then went back to his business.
Did he give me my water?
He did give you your water.
I will drink it.
You begin drinking the water. It tastes like water.
So,
I'll
we're all in
look
the same
around
tavern.
for.
Cool.
Yes, you are all in the tavern.
I just look around at my surroundings and see the people.
So,
Take in the culture.
there isn't...
I want to say,
You can't... One moment. Before you do, I do want to say something. Here, it's a bit hard to get a read on the culture, because this is a tavern directed towards adventurers or ascendants, and so, naturally, there aren't a bunch of locals here. It's also like 6 o'clock in the morning, and the only people crazy enough to be at a tavern and awake this early, or drinking this early, are, of course, said adventurers.
hey, Aramon, I want to throw it out there.
Yeah.
Built is most definitely mixing together some tinctures. I will tell you what their ingredients are when I figure out what I want in them. He's going to make 2.
Okay. Bill, you actually have seen a couple people eating mustard seed as a snack. So you now know that it's socially acceptable to simply eat mustard seed here.
Okay, cool. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, fair enough.
Cade's gonna look at Gilmere. Does Cade notice the guy the person kind of just walk in, order water, like it just stare at the bartender.
So I'd say you all have already woken up because you're wanting to get a bit of an early start today. You do realize this strange-looking tieflin fella come in, order a water, and then stare at the barkeep for a solid 30 seconds while sipping it slowly.
Cade's gonna look at Gilmere and just kind of not say out loud, but kind of a little quieter than usual. Since you're so adamant on making friends lately, why didn't you go recruit that man over there? As he just kind of lets out like a sarcastic chuckle.
Yeah, Gilmer's gonna take a sip of his drink. Just fuck you, do it yourself. And I'm gonna continue drinking.
Duran's watching this interaction, just observing, just to see what happens.
I hand him 500 gold.
Oh.
Go ahead and hire him if you want.
So you're just showing dead seriousness with this?
He's kind of drunk.
Cage,
Gilmer's kind of drunk, so yeah, he's gonna force you to do it.
Cage just grabs the gold, stands up, and makes his way over. Excuse me.
Hello.
Hello. Cage just looks back at the table. My friend of mine back at the table wants me to come over here and introduce you to him.
Do I hear this?
Sorry, I don't really swing that way.
Aramon, do I hear this?
There's 500 gold in it for you.
You do hear
Aramon,
this.
do I hear this?
You do.
I'm going to slam my drink on the table, walk over there, and I'm going to grab Cade by the scruff of his neck. And I'm just gonna like pull him away. Fine, I'll handle it myself. And I sit him down.
Well, alright, Cade just kind of backs up with his hands up. He's like, alright. But I'm the one
And
with the
I'm
gold,
taking
and
back
walks away.
the gold. I'm taking back.
No, Cade walks away with the gold in pocket.
No, I'm taking back the gold. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
There's one more. Hold on.
And then I walk back over to the strange tiefling. I get a look at him. Does he have like any like special qualities about him besides the broken horn?
His eyes are glowing faintly, and he's wearing like dress pants and the undershirt of a tuxedo, and you can see a little bit of leather armor peeking out from under it. He also has suspenders.
All right. So, may I get your name?
Oh, sorry, 1 second. I was gonna drink his water a little bit more, finish it.
I'm trying to get some adventurers to join my group. I'm just, wondering if you're interested. Though you don't entirely look like the adventuring type.
I don't really know where I am, so I would appreciate some adventuring. But he'll hold out his hand towards you. My name is Soitang.
What's your name?
Soitang.
Soitan?
Soitang with a G.
Soitung?
Sorry, it's a little bit exotic.
Alright. I shake his hand. Gilmere.
Pleasure to meet you, Gilmere.
If you care to sit with us, we can talk more and get to know you better. So is everything all right up there? And
you do get away from Tehran.
Belt is very much too entranced in his bottles and weeds and various herbs and things.
Yeah, Tehran, without looking at what you're doing, says there's half a gram too much in that pile.
Oh, you're correct. Thank you. And he just kind of brushes some of the like, I'm gonna say it was ribwort, like this like black, very very, not black, but deep red powder. He just brushes like a thumbful of it off to the side.
21 passive perception.
25, fuck you.
25.
It's absurd either way, and it's
Yeah,
enough to
absurd either way, but
For
it's
sure.
fine.
and it's enough to recognize there's too much of that one.
Yep.
But yeah, you okay?
Is he talking to me?
I am talking to you
He's asking you if you're mentally alright.
because you seem a bit off.
No, I'm just a little bit groggy. Sorry. I just came from a very weird place.
Well,
That's all.
if you're joining us, then we'll find out in due time what that place was. Anyway, I go back to the table.
I'll walk over with. Actually, I'll look back at the barkeep and hold up my hand and like it's just me pointing up my index finger to indicate like one more.
The barkeep gets you another water.
I take it and I go over to the table.
You now have 2 glasses of water, one of which is half empty.
I drink the last one.
Did I stutter?
Okay.
Tension. Anyway,
I do hear an AC in the background.
Me too.
Okay, let me go turn it down. I'm sorry.
Oh, good.
Because I know that's going to be a pain in the ass to get out of the audio, so I'm just going to...
I physically can't.
Yeah, I know, so that should be better.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, cool.
I sit back in my seat and I'm going to just sit there and continue to drink my whiskey.
As you guys sit down, Built just, like, he's got one bottle that has this, like... It looks like it was supposed to be mixed, and the things he put in there just didn't mix very well. So it's just this swirling, like... let me see what I actually had put in it. It's this swirling, like bright red and purple swirling together, not fully combining. And then he finishes up the second one, and it's that same deep red from the powder that he had before, with a deep yellow that combine into somewhere in the range of green.
Mm.
And he just puts away his little... He puts them on his belt, along with... and he also places his mortar and pestle into his satchel.
But as people are joining the table, Taran sits on a chair, but sits on the chair cross-legged.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Gamer's gonna give you a weird look and then continue to drink his whiskey.
Well, not points to the weird bottles that the build had. Just are those potions?
Which ones?
The ones you just put away.
Those ones are not potions, they're extracts. Instead of being made of explicit magic, they're more made of various herbs and medicinals that are designed to heal and protect.
Oh, interesting. What did those do?
This first one gives you it's reasonably bitter, but it puts a pep in your step.
So I remember that one.
And the second one here gives you a bit more energy, gives you a bit more sustain to keep going through a fight.
Nice.
You look like you know what you're doing with mixing ingredients. What do you think you could do with this? As Cade reaches into his pocket and pulls out the vial of lean that he has left.
Oh.
So he just has lean?
It's a very
It is called
special lean.
It is a very special lean.
Can I try and use my alchemical knowledge to identify what it is?
Yeah. What check would that be?
Intelligence?
Yeah, just give me an intelligence check.
Yeah,
it would
let me...
probably be intelligence plus your proficiency with alchemist tools.
I don't have proficiency with alchemist tools.
Well, proficiency with a
Never
kit
mind.
that you do have.
I think I have brewer's supplies.
So
I
probably
don't know
not.
if that.
Let me.
Yeah.
I think that would qualify. I don't. I have proficiency with an herbalism kit, which I think is what the stand-in for it is, though.
Hmm.
Can I use my proficiency with an herbalism kit to try and identify what this is?
Sure.
So that's 21 plus my proficiency, so 24.
24? Alright. So, by looking at this, you can tell it's a mixture of a bunch of different, really weird things. One of them is made out of, like, there's this thick syrupy substance. There's a couple of other odd substances, one of which appears to be a straight plant extract. One thing you do realize, though, is this has been very subtly laced with a half-synthetic drug.
Well, this is out of my area of expertise. I deal with fairly natural tinctures, and this seems to be at least half artificial. As the shade of, is it purple?
It is a bright purple.
This kind of purple doesn't appear in. I mean, purple doesn't appear in most plants in the first place. This kind of purple I've never seen naturally before.
Bilt, I do have a question.
Yes?
Would you have tasted it?
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay.
Built is smart enough to know that's a bad idea.
Would you have sniffed it
Terrible idea.
to any degree?
No, he has kept it closed and is trying to inspect it visually.
Okay.
You're fishing
he's-
for it, aren't you?
What was that?
I was.
Everyone's fishing for something.
I am.
Yeah, he's trying to get me
Have injected it.
Do not mention what it does. I want to see his reaction whenever it happens to him at some point.
It's not natural in any sense, and there's a syrup in it, and it contains some sort of artificially made drug. I honestly couldn't tell you what's in this, and I just kind of slide it back over.
Well, I mean, now I know it's not 100% natural. That's more than I knew before. As Cade turns to the new guy. Want to try?
No, thank you. I don't really, partake in.
You seem
drugs
quite
or
thirsty.
alcohol.
It's quite thirsty quenching.
No, actually,
cups of water.
I'm quite fine. I just,
Do I have
just-
create
say.
destroy water? Hold on, wait. Let me check if I have create destroy.
That will not work.
I don't-
I'm making the
I
call
don't
here.
think. No. I'm trying to get rid of his water so that he has to drink it. I don't have the spell, but it would be funny.
Tibby, make a deck save.
For a different one, wouldn't he?
Can Cade go, oh, look at that? It's just point.
Yes.
Somewhere.
Yes, absolutely.
Will
He would fall
save
for that. His
my
intelligence
dear.
is 10.
Make an
No,
intelligence
it says
saving
gullible on
throw.
the ceiling.
Oh yeah, there's Golem written on the ceiling.
Make an intelligence save?
Make an intelligence save.
What's his intelligence save? Oh. Yes,
Wait.
intelligence saves.
Oh,
5. You fail. You turn all the way around, but your water is still within Cade's reach.
Cade just takes it and like tosses it behind him. Not the cup, but like the water. And then puts the cup back down.
So it's just like he's just dumping the water behind him.
Yep. You can it's like not even like secret. You can probably hear the water splash on the ground.
He's too focused on whatever you pointed at, which is nothing, but...
Fair enough.
You
Cade puts it back.
on the ceiling. Come on.
Oh boy.
Oh wait, also while he's looking, Cade's gonna look at the bartender, kind of gesture to the cup, and just like do the the motion to say like where you just kind of move your hand near your neck to like don't refill.
Yes.
Yeah, he just does that to the bartender.
The bartender raises his eyebrow at you, but kind of nods.
And puts the cup back.
Tibby, you turn around. All you see is a very large centaur in very heavy armor with a shield and a lance.
Sorry, what?
Hello?
It's on the centaur is on the other side of the room. But they look up.
Cade,
Hello?
please say you saw something.
Oh yeah.
You thought you saw something.
I'll turn back around. Why did you make me look at the centaur person?
Oh, I thought he was interesting. Hey, looks like you're out of water.
Well, that's no big deal.
The barkeep walks
Excuse me,
out
but
from. The barkeep walks away
you should-
from the bar into the kitchen.
Excuse me,
just
but I was
watching this.
promised a payment of 500 gold if I went with you lot.
Oh yeah, so about that, there's like an initiation.
Wait, is that?
Gilmere wasn't.
Peer pressure.
Yeah.
Bill
Yeah,
just like slowly looks at Luna, just like shaking his head, like, no, let this happen.
Taran looks at them and is like, it's gonna happen anyway. It's like,
Here's the
yeah.
thing. Bill doesn't know what it does, but he wants to. And he's not willing to do it himself. So this is the next best thing.
Cade
So
likes
he's
to
all
have
for this.
fun. With as little emotion as he shows, he still likes to have fun.
Bill is all
Yeah.
for this.
Yeah, Taran's just like, yeah, they pulled off my face. Ooh. As they
Yeah,
sort of move their hands in front of their literally just dark, shadowy face.
Yeah.
I feel like I have to go to the bathroom. 1 second. I'm gonna leave and go to the bathroom.
No. Sit down.
There isn't a
No,
bathroom in
he's
here.
not sitting down. There's
No.
no bathroom?
There's no
I
bathroom
wonder-
in this building.
I
Alright,
wonder.
then
if-
you're gonna
do
go
I have to-
outside and go take a
Hold
piss.
on, Wait. I need to check if I have hold person. I know I have Crown of Madness. I know that I have Crown of Madness.
Oh well.
Tibby, you rolled a 5 on your intelligence save. You completely believe them.
I have both hold person and Crown of Madness.
Everyone
I'm
here
not-
has taken this before. It's fine. It's just a little initiation. Once you do this, you get your gold, and we go on
He's
happy
leaving.
little
He's
adventures
leaving.
together.
Tibby,
If
come
I
on,
had
have some
subtle-
fun.
I'm not gonna have this fun, okay? He is going to go outside to take a pee.
Okay,
Hey.
you do that. You return.
You're
You just
postponing.
run away.
Well, okay.
Gonna happen.
Does this person have any intent on taking a drink of this at all?
No, he does not.
I will say your 5 carries over. You completely believe that if
it was
you...
You know what? No, we don't have to
No.
force it on
Alright,
him. Cade's
alright.
gonna be like, when he gets back, Cade's gonna be like, all right. Obviously, it looks like you don't want this, but you do want the 500 gold, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We can do initiation
Cade just
later.
pulls out the 500 gold, puts it on the table. And to celebrate our new party coming together, we have many days of adventure ahead of us. I'll treat us to some drinks.
Oh, I see where this is going.
Yeah, Taran also sees where this is going.
I'm sorry, but I don't really drink alcohol. Water would be fine.
I can get
Don't
you
be
a
such
water.
a pussy.
If you'd like a water, I can get you a water. But we're all looking to
Hey,
have fun.
you know
I
what?
don't want to leave you out.
Hey, you know what?
I'm okay, really.
No, it's a little early in the morning.
No, that is true.
Too.
I got an idea though.
Maybe
as a
grape
player.
juice.
So, no. Hear me out. So, Bill just takes the bitter weed that's got the swirling liquid inside it, the red and purple one. And he's gonna put it on the table. It's like, it's early in the morning. You might want something like coffee. Just put it by your step,
Coffee juice.
It's
Coffee
hot
juice.
brown morning liquid.
Not the
Push
beet
down
juice.
morning lotion.
Caffeine juice.
It's coffee juice.
What is
It's like-
coffee?
There's someone just selling
Coffee, it's,
Monster in potion bottles.
coffee. Well, this is basically Monster. Actually, I do actually want to specify what this one does. It gives you immunity to sleep effects for 1 minute and immediately awakes someone who's sleeping, And additionally, it adds 10 feet to your movement speed for 1 minute, and during the duration, standing from prone only costs 5 feet of movement.
That is correct.
We gotta hype them up.
Yeah. I'm just like, coffee, it's it's a bean, you roast it, take off the shell, grind it up, it becomes a delicious drink. A little bitter, but a delicious drink. Alright? Gives you a lot of energy.
That sounds quite nice. Although I'm
For context, Built only knows this from observation, because coffee would actually poison him.
Oh,
He is a bat.
No caffeine
Cool, dude. He's just a little man.
He's a bat. Caffeine is poisonous to bats.
Alright, I have a question.
Yeah.
How hard sold are you, Cade, on it being particularly Tibetan that drinks this?
Honestly,
I've already drank it once.
not
twice
really
before.
that hard sold. Because there's
You've got
3
new
other
players
party
for
members to drink this. One of them's a bat. He thinks that'd be pretty funny. The other one's a wraith. He doesn't know what'll happen. And then there's Luna.
That'd be super funny with one. See, I was thinking about complicating the situation even more.
Honestly, at this point, I feel like Cade might just be giving up. For now.
He's just not drinking himself.
So,
No.
Cade, you someone taps you on your shoulder. You turn around. You see a pretty average height female tiefling, probably around 32, wearing what she's got a bow on her back, a long sword at her side, quiver, and wearing some basic chainmail, leather, and a cloak. Looks at you, looks at the lean on the table, and then looks up. So what, are you betting who's gonna drink it?
No, we're trying to
Sorry,
see who
who are
will.
you?
I'll pay whoever drinks that shit 50 gold.
I'm afraid that would actually kill me, so I don't
Don't
think
say
I'm
that.
She's gonna pick it up and sniff it. I don't think so.
Okay.
Doesn't
No,
smell like-
just like
Not
no,
all of it.
just like
I'm
actually.
trying to keep some.
No, I'm aware. I'm saying for the
How
same
about
reason.
you take a
that-
zip?
Me?
No,
Sure.
I'm talking to the woman.
I'll drink it if you drink it.
No, I don't think I will.
Gelmir's gonna hand his sword to Cade.
She,
Hold this for me.
she turns around and calls back to someone. Hey, Shy, come over here. And from a corner
So fucked.
of the tavern comes a man clad in what looks like, what we would know as rather kind of Japanese-styled Oriental-ish clothing. Very light armor. Has a dark mask over his entire face that kind of depicts a very rough skull and one of those straw hats. He doesn't carry a sword, but instead there
that sounds
is
familiar.
an unlit, like, do you guys know what an incenser looks like?
Yes,
Yeah.
There,
it's
there's an incenser on a chain, hanging at his side.
that's not how sensors work. Just in general,
Well, it's how they work now.
it's not how you physics.
When I think of an incenser,
Are you on about like the
Are
one?
you thinking of the stick burners, or are you thinking of the block burners?
I'm thinking of the if you ever go to any Catholic church worth its salt, you will
Yeah,
see
I
an
think that's what, I
incenser.
thought that was what you were on about.
Yeah, it's like
Okay,
a
because
small
when the first
brazier
thing I
on
think
a
of when I think of
chain.
sensor is
Yes,
when I
those
think of
things. One of
the
those
first thing
things.
I think of is the stick burner, not the block burner.
You put charcoal in it, and then you put a mixture of things, often myrrh, over it, and then it gives off smoke. There was one of those hanging at his
Yes.
side.
Okay, sorry, thank you for the clarification.
And this person comes up, stops, does not say anything, and then they tilt their head. And the tiefling woman indicates them. This is Shy. By the way, I'm Verona. Shy, would you like to drink this? Some of this, and she points at the purple liquid. Shy tilts their head, and then looks at Verona, looks back at the liquid, and then holds up a finger, then goes back to the corner he was sitting at, and brings back a high elf, who looks...
Or like high elf, or like high...
A high elf. It's a male high elf, looks like some type of rogue. Very young for an elf. He's got long blonde hair, striking blue eyes. He does a kind of a bow. Hello, my name is Sylvia. And then Shy indicates the liquid. Sylvia looks at the liquid.
Wait, what's she do?
And then...
What does she do?
So Shy indicates the liquid for Sylvia, and Sylvia looks at the liquid and looks at Verona. Did you say you're going to pay someone to drink that? Verona nods. Sylvia picks up the cup and then takes a sip and then puts it down. Verona gives him 50 gold.
Cade takes it back, make sure no one else is taking his shit now. He's not offering it to these people, they just took it.
Hey, she thought that you were taking bets. Verona opens up her coin purse. I'll pay 100 gold to the next person that drinks it.
Again, I am actually fearful.
Hey, how long does it last for?
It depends on how much you drink, but I think...
How much does it last?
Is there caffeine in lean?
No.
Okay.
Not in this one.
I think that if...
Because I think in real lean there is.
I don't think so. I think it's just like...
It might just be crack.
No, it's
like cough syrup.
Right. It's spreading cough syrup and Jolly Ranchers.
So, I think that if no one is taking this 100 gold offer to drink it, I don't think anyone's going to drink it.
I'll drink it.
Cade just all of a sudden, like, it comes back to Cade that he's never had Gilmere to drink it. Up until now, he's kind of just grouped his past party together as one.
Sylvia
so it's like
collapses onto the floor.
Taking it. That's not good. I think you guys should go take care of this person.
Verona looks at Sylvia and laughs. Ha! Lightweight.
You know what? Give me the
I
cup.
think we have a bounty to get going.
Yeah, give me the cup.
Bounty? You guys are hunting a person?
Bilt wants the cup.
He slides it over to Bill.
Bilt takes, not a small sip, but, like, you know when someone, like, takes a drink out of their water bottle, and they only drink, like, the top 16th of it?
Yeah.
That's what he does.
Yeah, Taran's just squinting at you doing this.
Alright, so it tastes extremely strong. You swallow it, and you immediately start to feel very nauseous and dizzy. And this continues until you two just kind of pass out onto the table.
Is he dead?
No, he's not dead. If you'd want to join him, you can take a sip.
I'm for sure not drinking that anymore.
Just trust me. You know what? Since we've had a couple people drink it and demonstrate what is happening and what is going to happen, I think we all just sit back and watch.
So, we skip forward about 2 hours to a now female Bilt and Sylvia.
Oh, I see.
Now this
Bilt's
effect...
voice is not changing, and all of you can go fuck yourselves.
This effect does only last for about 24 hours. But you are still female for 24 hours.
I do want to throw it out there that there is very little biological difference between male and female Chirotherans.
That's fair.
You tell me.
So the only thing.
You don't
So the
go on
only.
short stacks?
Yeah, the only thing that has changed is something that none of you can actually see without violating him or her at this moment. So
That's one way to fucking put it. Jesus.
Sylvia has very drastically changed, I will just say that. And, Verona is having an absolute blast.
Gilmere has changed?
No, Sylvier, the elf man that drank it for 50
Yeah, I was
gold.
gonna say, I don't think anyone wants to see Gilnir take it.
No, I'm good on that.
I wanted
I'm
the
sorry,
drink
I
for
don't
the
want.
gold.
I'm sorry, I don't want to see Rule 68 Gilmir. I'm good with that.
You do get an additional 100 gold built.
Good. Good.
Gilmir.
Thank you for that gold.
Wait, that's it? Why didn't you want to drink it?
Who are you talking
Because it's funny, I suppose. I don't know.
You all in general, you were betting on who was gonna drink that. I thought it was gonna be something horrible.
Yeah, I don't know. I
no,
mean,
I wouldn't give someone a drink that it would kill them.
I had no idea what that did, but this is honestly better than I thought.
Well, I'm glad you're entertained. We have a balance.
yeah, we should go do that. I do want to throw it out to the rest. Yeah, Grim, or sorry, not Grim. Built definitely just doesn't look different, for the most part.
Alright.
You
So,
three can have fun. This Cade's just gonna stand up.
Oh yeah, weren't you drawing that, Zol?
I never did it. No, I never did it.
What was that?
I was
Never.
going
What was he
to.
drawing?
I was going to.
so the
What
three
was he gonna draw?
the three adventurers
I
all
was
group
gonna draw a
back
short
up
stack built.
and then go.
He doesn't.
Let the DM.
The three other
I'm sorry, go
adventurers
ahead.
group up and then go over to the large centaur in armor, and then they all head out. There is an additional bounty board in here if you would like something more short term, but that's just.
I think he wants us to go look over there because he just implemented side quests. Oh, you know what? Cade will go take a quick peek.
Okay. So there are a couple on there that catch your eye. One of them is eradication of a Talion throat ripper nest, and then the other is a help wanted sign promising a unique weapon as a reward from a blacksmith.
I mean, I couldn't really care less about weapons, but I think
Gilmir is
I
very
think I'm
intrigued. Gilmir is
I
very.
think, yeah, I think I'm the minority here about that topic.
Cade already has a unique
I mean-
weapon.
I mean, Tehran looks down at Bill. It's like, I mean, I don't use weapons.
Well, I'm currently honing my skills to be able to make use of my abilities at range, but for the moment, I'm a fairly fragile person, and to make proper use of most of my combative skills, I would have to get close to things that hurt me. And
Is there
that's
anything-
the problem.
Here, do you need something to shoot, or do you need something for range?
No. So I have Okay, so out of game, I have a crossbow, but the problem is that my subclass is pathogenesis, and I can't make use of any of the ability. I can't make use of any of the abilities from it currently without getting close to something. I gain the ability to do my thing at range at 10th level.
Then
Gotcha.
build, then build
But Cade
20.
is asking you in game, do you need something for range?
No, I have a crossbow. There's very distinctly no crossbow slung over anywhere.
Yeah, you get a serious, just like, Tehran's just looking you straight in the eyes, no cap. Why don't you ride on my back?
No.
That way you can get in close and not get hurt.
I.
Question
No.
is, could he hold on to you?
I do have Shillelagh. It wouldn't be an awful idea.
Yeah, it practically would work, is the thing.
We'll try that next time we get into a scuffle.
Yeah.
The quest for
Until then.
eradication of the throat ripper nest pays 150 gold per person on completion.
But I'm kind of curious on that unique weapon offer.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, me too. I mean, anything better than what I have right now would be nice.
Then why don't we just take both?
Fair enough.
I feel like it would. I guess.
But which one would we do first?
I feel like getting a new weapon and then going to deal with a combative problem would be a better idea.
Yes, I concur.
Just about.
Yeah.
Cade's just gonna grab both.
Might get to see
Alright.
made. It'd be fun.
So you tame both. I'm assuming you go off to the blacksmith first to see what exactly is up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I find it
I mean-
funny how we're kind of scamming the person back in fucking back in Stronghold. We took a quest, he prepaid us, and now we're not even doing that shit.
Yeah.
By the way, I would like to throw it out there. Built is not wearing armor.
I mean, I feel like none of us really expect you to wear armor.
Yeah, I just want to point it. I just want to throw it out. Like, not even like leather. He's just wearing like a doctor's cloak.
Huh.
So, you all approach the blacksmith shop. Right away, as you enter kind of the storefront area, you get the suspicion that this is a shop run by a dwarf, just because of the sheer quality of the weapons and armaments and armor here.
I'm not gonna assume that because that's racist. Not gonna.
Well, dwarves always make the best metal worked. The smith, upon noticing, despite his clanging on metal, that you have entered, exits from his proper smithy. He's a dwarf. He's about 4 feet tall, has a very large red beard, kind of a balding spot on his forehead, is wearing a thick leather apron and commoner's clothes beneath that. My name's Darman. What you here for?
You had a bounty posted up on a board back at the tavern.
Ah, yeah, I did. What about the devil's deal? So, a bit of a complicated one. Now, the quest itself, at least the reward for the quest, is a firearm, but I can modify that depending on who wants it, because I'm only making one of these things.
Okay, I actually, if it's a ranged, okay, out of lore, if it's a ranged weapon, I would actually like it. It would give me something to do.
Because Cade is good with guns, you could get proficiency with firearms by Cade teaching you how to use a gun.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Cade
'Cause
can just give you a gun right now. He has 5.
Yeah, I just like look at kids like, if it's a ranged weapon, I could make good use of it.
Have you ever fired a gun in your life?
I haven't fired a gun. I fired a crossbow and a bow.
It's a bit different.
I'm willing to learn.
We'll get you something to practice with. As Cade just like turns back to the dwarf, pulls out his cold gun and just like kind of moves it over to hand it to Built.
Yeah, Built takes it and pockets it. He places it in his satchel that he's placed everything else in.
So, first things first, if you want me to get started on this, I'm gonna need something to power it. Now, normally, if you had a magic gun, you need a Faterite, a crystal, like those you have in your cold gun there. But, because it's a specially designed weapon, I need something that packs a bit more punch so that you never have to replace the crystal. What I'm
Is
thinking...
he Russian or Scottish?
Yes.
Don't question my
Dwarvish.
accent.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the clarification.
What you're gonna need is something powerful. In this case, the heart of a Mecholem.
Of course.
The heart of a what?
A Mecholem.
What's that?
Okay. Yeah.
A old Fater defense system.
How old are we talking?
Pre-Zorla Gothic Rebellion.
Does Cade even know how long ago that was?
That was a long time ago.
Okay, and how are we supposed to know where that is?
I know. Or you can
would
find one.
actually would Built have a general idea?
So, why would you have a general idea? I'd like to hear your reasoning.
I've traveled a lot.
Alright, so in this particular case, you wouldn't know where precisely you could find one, because even though these things are still being made by by really every country for defense of certain areas, old ones that pack the type of punch this dwarf is talking about are incredibly rare and likely only to be found in a crypt somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, I could hazard a guess at where new ones are made, but yeah, we would need a better idea of where a historic one like that is.
You see,
Paramount.
I know where one is.
And this is
Oh,
where the help
brilliant.
wanted comes in.
Murillo, did you say something?
Paramount, could I roll history to see if I know anything about the this Mecholem? Any weaknesses, anything about it?
Yeah.
Is it alive in some sense of the word?
Sorry, that is a 19.
A 19? So, a Mecholem is a construct. It is a mechanical creature, heavily armed with magitech weapons, with a crystal that serves as its heart and brain.
And do you need this crystal intact?
As intact as you can get it.
I suppose that the more intact it is, the better the weapon would be.
Precisely.
Alright, well. I guess let us know. We will need to know where it is.
He pulls a map out from underneath his apron, slams it down on the table, and then on a table, and then unfurls it. Alright, so we're here in Taghe, yeah?
I believe
To my
so.
knowledge.
Now, if you travel southwest for about 20 leagues, so give or take, I don't know if you know what the measurement is, but basically, pretty far away, there is the entrance to a crypt. Crypt is mostly empty, but there is a singular Mecholem in there. Don't know what it's guarding or what it was guarding, but it is, or was guarding something, and it's still active. If you can kill it, get its heart to me, I can get you the gun.
Sounds like a fair trade.
Do we have a general idea of how old this thing is? Because, maybe we've got like a read on its how powerful or how strong it still is.
Yeah, does anyone, using the combined knowledge of everything we know in in our party and this dwarf, what knowledge can we get from it?
Menfo, you were around a long time ago. Why don't you give me a bit of a check on, I don't know, history or wisdom or intelligence? I don't know. Probably history.
I would argue that Bill.
This could have been technically yesterday for him, since he was just resurrected.
I
Should
would
I
argue that
have
Bill. No, but
advantage?
No, just a straight check.
11.
11. So the dwarf
Ooh, I can
mentions...
wait, holy fuck, I can do something cool.
is he rolling history?
I'm gonna do something real quick. I have to go to my
Are you playing a reborn?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, if you're playing his, do we have help? Aramon, do you do help action?
Yes.
No,
Okay, 'cause
I'm gonna use my thing.
You're gonna use your feature to give you an extra D4.
It's a D6, I think.
Close enough. Ooh, a whole two higher. Ooh.
A chance of getting a whole 2 higher.
A chance.
Yeah, not even.
Rolls an at one.
It's a D8 actually.
It's a D8? Fucking hell.
No fucking way.
Damn.
It actually is really. Reborns are really good. They're just not good for combat. I can just give you the help action, and you can have advantage on it because I have proficiency with history.
No, it is a D6.
It's a D6, yeah.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah.
Let him do his cool thing. Let him do his cool
Roll
thing.
your
I
D6.
would let him do his cool thing.
Wow.
Well,
So I'm going to.
Well,
So I'm going to use my action to help Tibby.
alright, yeah.
Help him.
I mean, to be fair, this is also like all of our collective knowledge.
Yes,
on
this is all of your
subject.
collective knowledge, including the dwarf giving you the pattern he suspects it to be, which is an Aichentach Pattern Mecholem.
Which is why I mean, I pursue history.
So
I don't-
That's a 13.
Okay.
What was that?
13.
I rolled a 12 plus the 1. That's a 13.
I should have just rolled. I have a better history.
Would
I
you
have
like
proficiency
to?
in history.
Would you like to do history, Bill?
I would like to roll. Also, I have a +6 in history.
Oh wow. Okay.
And the person who has the highest, I have a +8.
I rolled a mod
Well,
20.
someone just fucking roll.
Oh,
rolled a
what?
modified 20.
Modified 20. Alright. So, through a bunch of brainstorming, particularly with this Dwarven blacksmith, you managed to remember that the Aichentach Pattern Mecholem is an all-around heavy defensive golem. Well, not heavy. Basically, it specializes in mid-range combat. But if you get too close, it can and will hit everything within its range all at once. It has the ability to overclock its weapons by making itself slower and easier to hit.
We need to stay as far away from this thing as possible.
Speaking of staying far away, Kate also gives you a crystal to load into the cold gun.
Cool.
Man, I'm like
Define what a
the
cold gun
closest
is.
range fighter. I'm one of the close range fighters here, bro.
Define what a cold gun is for me, please.
It's a pistol that deals cold damage instead of it's magical.
1d10 magical
Okay,
cold
cool.
damage.
And it uses crystals instead of bullets.
Yes.
Yeah, each crystal has 50 shots in it.
Oh. Cool. Good to know.
If you need any more, just let me know.
Yeah, alright, cool. How much damage, real quick?
1d10.
Alright, cool.
No.
But okay, now leading into rolling these numbers, would this trigger my know your enemy feature?
Sure. I'd say that with you've had enough conversation about this that it would allow you some insight into it.
Is its AC higher than a 16?
Yes.
Okay. Is its What do you guys think would be useful? Strength, strength score, dex score, con score.
Dex.
No, con.
I'm gonna say con.
You
we
know,
know
yeah,
that-
con.
We
Thinking
know
about
what
it,
its
yeah,
AC. We
con.
know what its
Only
AC. We
con.
know that its AC is higher than yours, so
Now-
con would be useful.
Is its constitution higher than a 15?
Yes.
Okay.
15 is not very high, so
Yeah. So
especially for a super defensive creature.
yeah, it has a lot. It's gonna have a decent, a mid to high AC, and a good amount of health.
Probably low
Okay.
dex.
Probably low dex.
Yeah, I would have to assume low dex, and it's probably gonna have.
I mean, to be
adequate-
fair, if it has a higher than 16 AC,
it's also a construct and probably has a bonus to its AC naturally.
that is true.
Although its wisdom and charisma are probably fucking shit.
I would doubt its wisdom, charisma, and I would doubt its mental stats in general are going to be very exceptional. But its strength is probably going to be at least adequate. Its dexterity is also going to be at least adequate,
Mm-hmm.
and its
I'm assuming strength is
constitution
probably going to be
is-
its highest stat.
No, I would assume con would be its highest stat.
Either that, and so it's. Honestly, you're probably
Either
right. It's probably
con
going to be con then strength, or strength and con.
No, I would argue con, then dex, then strength.
Hey, Aramon, you see what happens when you kill the party like in one session? We now we like spend 50 minutes preparing for
Hey,
combat.
I'm fine with this.
I'm kidding.
Can this be conversation that we're having while on the way?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah,
Just like,
Little
well,
Malkin's
I
got a
would-
blacksmith shop.
well, if we know that it's going to be strong, we know it's going to be moderately strong. I would argue that it probably is. It could probably take more hit. It could probably take very many hits. You know,
However, if I stun it, then it can't do anything.
very well. I would argue, but I am going to say that I would hazard a guess that it's more dexterous than it is strong. If we're talking defensive.
That is true. Huh.
Uh,
I guess it also. I feel like it might depend on the size of the thing.
Yeah, it
I feel like
definitely does.
if it's a super large creature, I doubt it's going to be super dexterous.
Yes, but actually, with my mod 20, do I know how big they on average were?
about large.
It's
Okay, so
going
it
to
could go
be,
either way.
It's going to be probably twice the size of the tallest one here. You know.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we'll just have to find out.
So up we go.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Right, let me pull up a couple
Spells.
Oh.
Ruh-roh,
Ha. So it's gonna have some sort of
Raggy.
mental stat.
Or it's gonna have some sort of wizard or sorcerer with it.
That is true. It could be protecting. Yeah, we are told it could be.
We don't know if
Wobbly on his
we don't
shoulder.
necessarily. Yeah, we don't necessarily know if this is an active base or anything.
Yeah. So we literally all we know about is this construct itself.
No, wait,
we don't
no,
know
wait,
any
no.
reason.
No, Hunter.
hmm
We do know this actually, because the thing that inspired this. Remember?
Say that again.
Never mind.
The thing that
definitely
inspired it.
It's definitely got mental stats. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
It could just be that it doesn't have mental stats. It just has like spells built into it that it can cast.
Maybe.
He did say magic tech.
It could perhaps work like a spell storing ring, in the sense that it's got spells that a caster put into it that it can cast using the caster's modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Then how was it created? Who know? Does anyone here know how it's created? Because if it's created by like
Well, they mentioned it's Theta tech, no?
true.
And it's
By
magic.
Thetas with their Magitech.
Yeah.
Are we
I
looking
mean,
too
that
much
makes-
into this?
No, we're not.
Okay, just making sure.
No, we're putting an adequate amount of thought into this to make sure that we're prepared for whatever the hell is happening.
This
Yeah,
is the
and
first
if-
time
and if
we're
taking
studying
on a-
someone.
Yeah, and
I
we're
just-
taking on a
We need
goal
to
up.
stay far away.
Yeah.
One thing I will say, there is very little point using non-magical weapons on this thing. It will probably do little to no damage.
Fuck. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to use one of my cold guns then.
I don't have any magical weapons.
Because
Then
non-magical
that sounds like an
damage...
issue you, not an issue me.
I got a Mariah's executioner sword, so I'm fine.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
punches count as magical attack for the purpose of bypassing immunity and resistance.
Yeah. The only
Monk-
I don't. All of my weapons aren't magical. I don't deal magical damage
I've got spells.
at all.
Do
I've
they
got-
have
I've got
any
magic.
properties beyond a basic weapon?
No. Other than Ace, but we did talk about this. Ace doesn't deal magical
Ace
damage.
does not deal magical damage, it just makes a fireball if you kill someone with the crit.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna probably have to
If your
use...
weapon has a +1, +2,
different
+3,
gun.
then that is magical
Well,
damage.
yeah, I know that. I don't have any +1, +2, or +3 weapons. Ace is a normal fucking pistol.
Yeah.
I have a cold gun. I can use that.
Yeah,
I'm
the
gonna
cold
substitute
gun's
that
good.
out for my pistol, my normal pistol. I'm still gonna be using Ace in the hole as my backup.
Let's just go
Yeah.
kill this fucking thing, you know? Let's just.
Timmy, do you have any magical weapons, Timmy? Tibetan, do you have any magical weapons?
Ask me in character.
Oh my fucking god!
Ah,
This is probably
you know
in
what?
character
I
talk using out of character terminology.
Guys, I have Hex. I have a lot of concentration spells. I have Hex, I have Hold Person, I have Crown of Madness, I have Darkness, although I don't think Darkness would be helpful.
I do have hex.
I have Fear, I doubt that would be helpful either.
I could charge. No, I can't. I can also. If it fails,
I have
save.
Stone Skin.
That's actually very useful.
Guns can do?
Stone Skin makes you resistant to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
That would be very useful. I feel like this thing's just
For
gonna
a minute,
smack.
right?
It's gonna slap.
But it also
you, it's gonna slap you hard.
requires... Oh wait, we don't do spell components, do we?
Unless it's something like Revivify.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, because like, this requires Diamond Dust worth 100 gold points, which the spell
Or
consumes.
like Hero's Feast.
Yes. Unless it is something that is incredibly
powerful.
powerful, like like Revivify or True Resurrection or Hero's Feast, something like that, I will not require components for it because I feel like it slows down the game too much.
Okay, so
Okay.
in character, Luna will look at Tibetan's character, have a weird name, I can't quite remember. And
Morbius.
More.
It's Morbin time.
It's Morbin time!
You know, Morbin 2 is Morbin time.
Sweetie, stop. Our son is
I'm gonna
Morbin.
morb you.
I'm gonna morb!
What? I'm Morbin!
All the mug enjoyers when they start to morb.
Okay, so in character,
Yeah, I swear to God, all
Luna will look at Tibetan and say,
Mug Maniac jokes just
Me,
disappeared.
me after my mother dies, guys, I'm morbing.
oh god.
Just let Morello speak! Oh my phone.
I can't.
Anyway, Morello, carry on.
Fuck you.
Morello,
Completely in character, Luna will look at Tibetan and say, Mr. Could I take a look at your weapon?
As long as you give it back, sure.
Alright.
I'll change my weapon.
Is it fucking magical?
It has the ability to imbue itself with some type of magic energy. Not for very long, though.
Okay, then I will reach to her pocket, take some like fine chalk dust, and just inscribe something in it, and I'm gonna cast magic weapon on this bitch.
Oh, nice.
And now it's a +1. Congratulations.
Yay.
There you go.
Congratulations.
have a +1 sword. Who's actually wants a sword?
Let's fuck this dude up.
Beforehand, I'm going to give out my tinctures. So, like, right before we get into the place, I'm going to give out my tinctures. So, of course, Taron, you get tincture 1, which is immunity to sleep and +10 movement speed.
Mm-hmm.
And who wants... Actually, I'll save tincture 2, because that is a healing... That's a minor healing potion, along with having an extra effect, so I'll save that.
Sounds good.
So yeah, Taron, you're immune to sleep effects, and you add 10 feet to your movement speed.
50
Standing
feet
from prone.
movement. Alright.
And additionally, standing from prone only costs 5 feet of movement.
Brilliant.
I just really wanted to double down on the fact that you're a monk, correct?
Yes,
So yeah, you zoom.
I do be zooming.
Go zoom. Do your thing.
Alright, well.
Go more.
Ah!
It's morbing time.
Yes, join us! Join the Morbius cult.
Please say that he actually says that.
Yes, Taran actually says
Morbin time.
The Church of Morbius.
Alright, so you all, after all this heated debate and discussion on the exact specifics of this mechanical creature you have been sent to go kill, come across a large stone doorway kind of poking up out of the ground.
That sounds
Okay.
silly.
Color.
It's just a stone doorway.
Oh.
It is a door standing up.
I'm
Like,
going
no
to,
walls
I'm gonna
surrounding
push
it?
No walls surrounding it.
No
It is-
walls.
You can walk over to the other side of the door.
I'm gonna push it open.
Something's not right about this.
I'm pushing the door open.
The door opens and you see a very poorly lit crypt with Magitech lanterns barely lighting the halls.
Well, you want to know why people never found these things?
this,
It's a little out of the way, you know?
yeah, it's a slightly bullshit.
I'm gonna draw my sword and I'm gonna enter.
Alright, so you
Oh,
enter.
wait, I do have dark.
I am getting on... I'm getting on Taron's back.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have
I
all my
open
weapons out
the
and ready.
flap. I open the flap of my backpack and let you just sit in my backpack.
Backpack wizard! Backpack wizard!
Backpack wizard!
Backpack wizard. Dies from 1d4 backpack damage.
I will go in and I will do a little bit of a sneak.
Alright, would you like to roll stealth?
28.
28, alright.
Speedrun?
You are very stealthy.
Speedrun.
Snake.
So,
Snake.
this crypt is pretty straightforward. I'm assuming you all just kind of proceed with, Menfo, what is your character's name?
Soytung.
Soytung.
Can you change your
Is that your name?
Yeah, I was about to say, can you change your nickname on the server just to make it easier for everyone?
Oh, okay.
I just have to remember it says Soy Tongue. With Soy Tongue acting as a scout.
Soy tongue, though.
There's like, you know what? No. Sorting.
So,
Sorting.
you managed to find it pretty easily. I see Owen is having a ball over there.
My boy Sorting.
Good lord.
That's MDM.
It is at the back of this large hallway. You looked in other rooms, and all you really saw were some decrepit research stations, a couple fabrication areas and workshops, but at the end of this long, straight hallway is a large open room with a intimidating mechanical creature within it. Let me pull up the closest image I could find.
Yeah, Taran just says, "Oh look, there it is."
Hey guys, it's me, Flying Gorilla, from my new game, Flying Gorilla.
So, it is an almost knight-like construct. There is a large lance-like thing on its left arm, but there are serrations and marks in it that suggest it could be used to, kind of channel spells of some kind. There is steam actively kind of pouring out of it.
Yeah,
And it is standing there.
Taran turns their head back to Built, say, "What do you think that robot's compensating for?"
It don't. It don't cut. It don't cut. Let me see what the fucking abbreviation is. It don't cut. It don't got CBD DPD.
So I think it's safe to say that this thing might be strength-based.
Could you all make me stealth?
Thought.
Could you all make me stealth checks?
No,
I already have.
Yeah,
Can
sure.
No, make me a new one.
I feed off of? Can I feed
Why?
off of?
Make me a new one.
Can I feed off of
24.
Garth?
No,
Why can't I? I'm in his backpack.
because
might
I
breathe
say
heavily.
no.
I got a 24.
I got a 24 also.
24,
Let me
Yeah, bro, let me...
Roll the 16.
16,
Wow,
let me
which
roll
one?
my stealth.
It's an 8, guys.
an 8.
I rolled
Oh,
a 24.
I have disadvantage.
Well, I think that
Oh,
our collective
man.
stealth might be good enough.
I have a 13.
I
Three of
All
us did
right,
roll over 20.
so-
4 of us did roll over 20.
I think the mech is about to maul.
Gilmir is trying his absolute hardest to be quiet, but just at the wrong time, his greatsword scrapes against a wall, and this thing's eyes, now glowing a bright red, switching from blue to red, snap towards you all, and it lifts up the large lance-like thing.
Can I shoot it before it does anything?
Oh my god.
It is
Wait,
going
all of us
to.
are seen?
It is going to call out,
Oh, fuck.
"Intruder,
Oh damn.
give yourself up."
I wonder how
I feel like
intelligent-
most of us should. I feel like most of us should stay hidden.
So,
Also,
Gilmer's gonna step forward.
it looks at you. "Lay your weapons down."
He's going to like pretend, and they do the motion of putting his weapon down, and then he's just gonna gesture for Cade to shoot it. Like give a wink to Cade.
Do you even know where I am?
Where are you? Yeah, where are you?
Where are
actually?
you?
And I'm so
And
sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Alright.
Actually, can I roll perception to see if like this thing's protecting anything before I
Sure.
start? Cool.
This
Oh, nat
fucking
20.
big.
Nat
This was
20?
big.
Alright.
Is this thing just left here to rot, or is it actually here
No,
for a
it
purpose?
was left here with purpose.
This thing's like fucking gargantuan.
Here for a
Yeah,
reason.
no, that's a bit bigger. than
And what
ours.
is that reason? Can I tell?
It's no. There is a doorway behind it.
Good.
That looks like it looks more like a vault than anything.
Is the picture that we were given an actual
That is
representation
not
of a
that is
type,
not
or-
size accurate. No, it is about 24 feet tall.
Okay,
Fuck me. Okay, so I know what I'm gonna do. Actually, I know what I'm gonna do.
that's huge. Not large, man. That's
I'm
huge.
gonna-
Well, okay, so technically, size category doesn't refer to height. It refers to how many squares something takes up on the board. You could have like a fucking Tarrasque that's like 3 feet tall, and it would still be gargantuan. Size category just defines how many squares it takes up the board.
3x3 or 2x2.
Can I do the thing?
What thing?
I am going to pretend to put my weapon down, and then I'm just gonna, like, just in the motion of putting it down, I'm gonna throw it at him, doing dancing blade.
Okay.
Can I... Before he does that, can I try? Never mind. No, I can't.
No, I'd like to shoot. No.
I was gonna say, can I try to get over near the vault door? So, like, if he attacks me and misses, it hits the vault.
You need to
I have a question actually as you throw the blade. What are the rules? Are there any rules for damaging weaponry in D&D 5e?
I think that's just based on you.
Damaging. What do you mean damage?
Magic
Oh,
weaponry
actually, there
is
kind of is,
indestructible.
but it applies to slimes.
Alright. Because the Mecholem
What do you?
has a passive effect called point defense. I think you can guess what it does. I want to know
Does it
is
reduce damage?
if it goes off, it does deal damage. It auto hits. Would this damage his sword? Is what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Well, with how it
So,
depends
are
how
we
you
handling-
want to rule it.
I'm going
Are
to
we handling
say
them?
it
Are
does
we handling weapon damage as though as it's in ranks or in points?
in ranks or points.
Because
That's
then
pretty much
each one will have its own
where
durability.
Most magic weaponry is pretty indestructible.
All right, so we'll say
Yeah.
that as its point defense goes off, you see the horn-like thing on its head, this helm, start kind of lights up, and then from just this blue round aura that appears around it, a bolt of blue energy flashes out and knocks the sword out of the air, knocking it about 30 feet to the side in this 30 by 80 foot chamber.
Oh my god!
45
Nice
by
job.
80 foot. The creature
Are we-
itself is standing 35 feet in.
Gilmir is just looking in complete fear. I fucked up.
Yeah, Gilmir is well out of his depth.
Would all of you
I'm
please
fu-
roll me initiative?
But technically we are hidden from this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, not for long.
That's an
Listen to
18.
Yeah, I might as well just start shooting. Hey, can I actually, as he throws the sword, can I do something as a part of that 6-second action? I guess.
Sure.
Would I? Is this considered an action that I get to take before the fight starts?
What is it?
Hex.
X. What is the effect of that?
It's a bonus action. Sorry, Hexblade's Curse, not Hex.
Oh, so it lets
it's
you
a
deal
bonus
more. Is that
action.
the one that lets you deal more damage to the target?
I mean, technically they both deal more damage. This
Do we
one
both
is.
have fucking hex?
We do both have Hex.
God damn it.
This one, Hexblade's Curse. As a bonus action, you choose one creature you can see within 30 feet of you. The target is cursed for 1 minute. I deal extra damage. I crit on 1920s, and I heal if they die.
Yeah.
It looks like
It is a bonus action.
Yeah.
Guys,
What was
I
that, Connor?
think, I think I'm going last.
What'd you roll?
Hunter,
15?
can I get your initiative?
Yeah, I'm yet to roll it here. Let me. What's my so plus 5? 15.
I rolled a 22.
What's your dex?
All right, let me rearrange these.
Plus 5.
Yeah, no, you go first before me.
Is that correct?
All right.
Yeah.
Yes, that is correct. Mecholem is going last.
Yes.
Wow. So it's got a shit dex.
All right. So, first up, Swaithung.
Okay, how far away is it?
It is 35 feet away.
Okay, I'm gonna... Let's see if this works. I'm gonna shoot it with my longbow. No, it's a short bow, sorry.
Okay. Is that a
See
magical short bow?
Nope. I'm gonna
Okay.
see if this works, though. So... There's a... That's a natural 1. So
Roll a d100.
Oh my lord.
No mercy here.
3.
3. Let me look this up real quick.
I swear to God, if we all accidentally end up getting like disarmed.
Imagine trying to disarm the guy who uses
alright, so you lose your combat footing, exposing yourself to the target. I have advantage on you next round.
Yikes.
Alright, next up.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna try something that probably won't work.
Alright.
I'm gonna use Dispel Magic.
Okay.
You just turn the thing off.
Yeah, yes.
I was gonna use cunning action.
I'm gonna use Dispel Magic. I don't think it'll work, but I'm
Alright.
going to.
Alright, go ahead.
I was gonna
just-
do something, but...
I'm just gonna he reaches into his satchel and takes out a vial of purple and throws it at the core of this thing.
Tibi, we're gonna do something?
So as it flies within 30 feet of it, a bolt of blue energy comes out and shatters it.
Fuck.
Wow.
Oh, there's
Timmy,
the
you were gonna
counterspell.
do something?
I was
There's the
going to
counterspell.
use cunning action, but he just skipped over me, so...
What does cunning
What was your
action allow
cunning
you to
action?
do?
It lets
I was
him
gonna
dash
use
to
my bonus
hide his
action
bonus
to...
action.
I was gonna use my bonus action to dash.
Okay, you can use your bonus action to dash.
Alright, nice.
Run away!
That's your turn, though.
I'm gonna run towards Gilmere, and then like I'm gonna move 30 feet to the left of him.
Okay. So,
He was 30 feet away already, right?
Gilmere,
Yeah.
whenever you walked into the room, how far did you walk in?
I imagine I was the one, like in the front, so I imagine I'm pretty close to the thing.
Alright, so, Tibby, do you run up to Gilmere?
Yeah, I
Oh,
like
no,
run.
no, no.
Okay, so as you
I
enter,
run behind him, and then I go to the left.
do you enter within 30 feet of the creature? You have 5 feet to wiggle in.
No, I feel like you just go like near Gilmere, then go to the left.
If you go near Gilmere, you are going to take 10 force damage.
Gilmere is within the range.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
wow.
what I'm saying. No, don't.
Well, how near is near?
Within 30
Oh, how
feet of
much
it.
feet? Oh. Well, how close is Gilmere to it?
Gilmere is currently, I'd say, about 30 feet away, but he hasn't triggered it because he was already in the field before combat started.
Okay, well, if I'm behind Gilmere, then that's 35 feet away, which doesn't trigger it.
Okay.
So then that's 35 feet, and then I'm 25 feet to the left now
Okay.
of Gilmere.
Alright.
My turn.
Next up, Bill, Was that your complete action?
That was my full action. Bonus action wise, I don't think I could do anything either.
Okay.
But let me. No, I can't. That was my turn since I'm not getting out of the backpack.
Tehran, would you like to attack with your backpack plague doctor?
Well, there's not very much else I can do to help other than go in and attack. Is the thing.
True.
So
Both of us are taking that force damage if you go in, is the thing. And I only have 40. I have less than 40 HP. So
just, like,
Drop the
10
backpack, for
damage.
God's sake.
I'd say I'll drop them just outside the range, and then go in myself.
Alright, so you take 10 force damage as its point defense passive kicks in, and it shoots you with a little beam of energy.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna stand right next to this fucker, and I'm gonna punch him.
Alright.
I am going to use a charge of my bracelet this turn, just to get a good amount of punches in.
Alright. Roll to hit.
Oh,
Wait, are you a monk?
Yes, I'm a monk.
oh my God!
Have you
Oh,
only
wow.
just realised I'm a monk?
You just realized.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's gonna be four main attacks, and I guess I could do... Yeah, okay, I'm gonna use my spirit mantra.
God, I really did just get shit rolls on my HP.
On flurry of blows. Yeah, okay. That's gonna be a good amount of attacks this turn. Let's do this. Okay, so unarmed strike. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so that's gonna be a 15, a 25, an 18, and a 26.
Alright, everything at or above an 18 hits.
Cool. Alright, so that's 1. And I need to do my bonus action ones after this. Okay, so from the first few attacks, that's 7 plus 10 plus 9, 17, 26 damage from the first few, and then I need to do my bonus
26.
action ones. Okay, 2 of those hit. That's an additional 18. And I am going to make that last one a stunning strike.
Alright, you need me to make a constitution save, I believe?
Yes, it's going to just be a regular stunning strike, this one, though.
Alright. Constitutions.
Yes, I imagine they're very high.
That's a 21, do ya?
Yeah, they make it.
The
Alright.
machine turns to you. Intruder, lay down your fists.
You know, I was thinking about that. I don't think I will.
Alright, Luna?
Okay, it's a bit of a complicated one. Is there an order in which bonus actions and actions happen, or can I choose?
You can do your bonus action before your action.
Yeah, you can do them in any order you want.
Okay. Alright, so Luna will, with her right hand, pick up her staff and raise it into the air, and tiny little pieces of the floor just kind of break off and float around her. As I'm gonna upcast Melf's Minute Meteors to 4th level, so I get 8 meteors. I will do that as a quicken spell, so I'll use Meta Magic and do that as a bonus action. So that with my action, I will use Mind Sliver on this robot thing. I must make me an intelligence saving throw.
An intelligence saving throw. Oh boy. Oh boy! I don't think there's any way I can actually succeed this.
It's DC 16.
There's one way I can actually succeed this.
Nat
He gets a
20?
natural 20.
That's a 9.
That's a 9. That is lower than 16.
That is much lower than 16.
It's like almost half.
Yeah, almost.
And then because I also cast Meltwain Meteor this turn, I get to attack with up to 2 of the meteors. It has to make me now... How many? 2 dexterity saving throws, and one of those has a 1d4 subtracted from it.
Alright.
Oh boy.
Alright, so that's a 4. I'm gonna subtract the 1d4 from that 4, because that already fails. Which that makes it a 1.
Wow.
And then that's another 4. Those both fail.
Okay. That's not a lot of damage, actually. That's 13 damage.
13, alright.
And that is my turn.
Alright, next up, let me put this thing's updated health in so I can track it on my tracker. Alright. Next! Cade! Go!
Alright. So he used Mind Sliver last round. I'm gonna use Mind Sliver this round too. Make an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow! Alright, let me do that. 1d20. That's a 1. Modified.
It fails. It takes 1 damage. Okay.
Wow.
Starting off strong.
Starting off super strong.
Hopefully, I'm not sure if this will work, so I'm going to shoot it with the cold gun with my first attack.
Alright.
That is a 19.
19 hits.
Cool. That is gonna be. I also will be using one of my superiority die, menacing attack.
Okay, what does that do?
It needs to make a wisdom saving throw minus 1d4, and if it fails, it's frightened.
I'm immune to the frightened condition.
Fuck, that was what I was worried about. Okay, it still takes more additional damage, though. So
yeah.
So that's
it
what,
takes
8,
your martial
13.
arts die extra damage.
Yeah, so that's 13, 16 damage from that attack.
16 from that attack. That's a decent amount of damage, my good sir.
And then I will attack again with extra attack. I don't have my bonus action, unfortunately. That is a 24.
24, that hits.
10 damage, 15 damage from that, and I will be using maneuvering attack for this.
Alright.
Maneuvering attack. Oh wait, alright, sorry, it takes last how much damage did it take last turn?
I
already forgot.
I've forgotten.
Alright, well
10?
add 3 to that.
So 13 now?
It takes
I added 3 to it. Added 3.
This one, it takes 18 damage plus a d8. Maneuvering attack, I am going to plus 1. So 15, 19 damage. Maneuvering attack, I'm going to let
19.
So when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you expend 1 superiority die to do a maneuver. One of your comrades to move one of your comrades in a more advantageous position. That creature, Gilmir, would you like to use your reaction to move half your movement to your sword?
Yes.
You may use half your movement to get to your sword.
Cool.
As it takes 19 more damage.
Okay.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright, next up. Which is...
Gilmir.
Gilmir, yes.
Okay. I'm halfway movement to my sword.
Yep.
I'm gonna move half my movement to give to the sword.
Yep.
Because it's 30 feet away. And I roll 15 feet. Or,
Yep.
Move 50 feet. Pick up the sword.
Yep.
And then I'm going to move 15 feet towards the mechanical thing, and then I'm going to stop.
Alright, you take 1d10 force damage.
Fuck. Alright. Well, wait, I was 30 feet away. And wait.
That is true. That is true.
So
Touche, my good sir. Touche.
So I don't. Yeah. Okay. Touche de louche. Anyway, yeah. That's my turn.
Alright, now it is my turn. So,
Oh god.
the Mecholem is going, its eyes are going to rove over the all now apparent individuals. And it is going to look at two people in particular. Primary threats detected.
Who's it looking at?
It is looking at Cade and Taran.
Then
I would like to point out I am on the other side of the room.
Initiating removal procedures. Alright, so...
It is well across the room.
Cade! Actually, for its first action, it is going to cast Anti-Life Shell,
Oh.
which pushes everyone away from me that is alive.
In what range?
10 foot radius.
and what counts as alive?
Anything that is not an undead or a construct.
Cool.
So how far are we pushed back?
10 feet away.
Damn it. Alright.
Its lance thing is going to start glowing as it will activate Overload Spell Core. And it is going to cast something. Cade, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Suck my fucking dick.
Get fucked, mate.
Hey, real quick, Aramon.
Yes.
He casts into Life Shell. Does that have any components at all?
He does not need components.
Fuck you.
Plus, we don't need components, so why would he?
I don't know, any verbal, material, somatic, anything at all?
It is a verbal component. Somatic components for him are taken care of through his, innate runes, because he has innate spellcasting.
Still, can I see him casting this spell?
You can see the runes flare.
'Cause I do want to use counterspell on this shit.
Alright. Sure.
What level is that actually?
What level it, Anti-Life Shell is a 5th level abjuration.
I don't think that you do have to roll that now, don't you?
I need to do a charisma check. And that is a 22, so counterspell does go through.
Alright,
It does cast it.
he shifts his target. Shifting priority. Make a dex save, Luna.
It's good to be targeted. 20.
Wow.
20? Alright, you'll take half damage here. Cade, are you within 30 feet of her?
I am on, like, the other side of the room.
Wait, what?
I'm shooting.
Oh, that's true. Who would be within 30 feet of her?
Oh, wait,
I am
actually,
just
hold on.
outside of. I was dropped just outside of that for
When you
30
say-
foot range.
You're talking about Luna, right?
Yes.
I think I might be within 30 feet of Luna. Because Luna, have you moved forward at all?
I am not.
Yeah, we were probably near each other.
Alright. Alright, Luna, you take... Let me divide this in two real quick. You take 29 lightning damage.
Is that already halved?
Yes, that is halved.
Holy shit.
I hate you.
As it blasts
29
forward
pre-halved.
this... As it blasts forward this fork of lightning from itself, and then that bolt of lightning jumps from you to Cade. Cade, make me a dex save. Also, Built, make me a dex save.
I'm not within 30 feet of them.
Okay.
I don't
Well,
think.
then only Cade make me a dex
Damage
save.
if you fail,
23.
so don't.
Sorry, 22.
22. Alright, you also take 29 lightning damage.
Fuck.
Okay, my concentration is alright.
It is going to... bonus action really quick. Do I want to do that? It is going to bonus action Mechanical Heart to get Overload Spell Core back, and then Overload Spell Core again. And it is going to cast Anti-Life Shell again.
So it affects no one?
Or used anti-life shell. No one can be within its range after that.
Yeah, no one's in its range.
No one's in anti-life shell's range
my,
anymore.
No, my first Anti-Life Shell was counterspelled. So I gave up a Mechanical Heart charge to cast it again.
Was it counterspelled?
It was. She counterspelled it. Because she rolled a
Unfortunately, I couldn't
22.
If the spell is above 3rd level, you gotta make a ability check.
Yeah, okay.
So yes, I do cast Anti-Life Shell again. Alright, which that now actually does kick in. Force Field. And a shimmering amber field appears, pushing all living things that are not considered constructs or undead out 10 feet away from it. So I believe that's Gilmir. Taran, are you considered an undead? I don't remember if I...
He never told me if I had a different creature type or not.
Wait, what's the range of it? Did I get pushed back?
I
10
would
feet.
argue Void Wraiths are undead.
A Void Wraith is a piece of itself. It is not specific. I would want to classify it as an aberration, if anything. If I could classify it as anything, I would want to classify it as an aberration, because it is a sheer anomaly.
In that case, hold person would never work on me. Brilliant.
Correct.
Wait, what is the range? Like,
10
how
feet.
far?
You were pushed back 10 feet from it.
I think Gilmer's
How close
15
do I-
feet away.
You were 5
Yeah,
feet
yeah.
away, so you were pushed
And I
back
was-
10 feet.
I was 15 feet away, and then got pushed back 10 feet away again.
Wait,
So
you were
25 feet
15...
away.
Wait. No. If you're not within
No?
5 feet... If you're not within its attack range, then you're not pushed back. It just creates a 10-foot
So
radius around itself.
I'm pushed back, but I
You're
don't know if
pushed
anyone
back.
else is.
No one else is, because no one else is within range of it.
That doesn't put me outside of the radius where it does the automated defense shit, so I don't think I have to take
No,
force
it does
damage.
not. Alright.
So, can I actually ask a question?
Yes.
When I tried to cast a spell magic, was it counterspelled? Or
No,
was that just
it-
an ability
it
of
did
its?
not work.
Because
Oh, that
Was
was,
it-
the
was
that
it-
was the point defense. I think.
okay, because I flavor my spells as projectiles.
Okay, well in that case I think it just wouldn't work because it's not specifically
not-
magic
like-
powered.
I had done dispel magic haphazardly because like it might work. I
Mhm.
didn't expect it to. I'm just curious.
Yeah. It is a creature powered by a half magic engine that is in turn powered by a magic crystal, but it is not completely
Which is why I
magical.
was curious if
Yeah.
dispel magic would do anything.
Understandable. Alright, that's my turn. So it's back up to the top of the order.
Random question. Can
Yes.
anyone give creatures disadvantage on saves?
I have Hex, which gives the disadvantage on checks.
I believe it
think-
still has Mind Sliver on it.
It does.
It doesn't. It's
Does
just for the next save it makes, and it already made a save when I trimmed it.
I
right?
cast Mind Sliver on it too.
Main reason
Oh,
I was
yeah.
asking is because if I can use Stunning Strike on it, I can both stun it and knock it prone.
I
Yeah,
guess.
so-
Let me see what I can do.
It currently has a
I can-
minus 1d4 to its saving.
I
to
can
its
give
next
it-
save.
I can give it Bane as well.
Alright, so there is an issue. Taran, you cannot get within attack range of this thing because of anti-life
Shit.
shell.
At all.
No, you cannot pass through it.
Fuck.
As your range is more than 10 feet.
Yeah, unless you have an attack range of 15 feet.
Give him your
Which,
gun.
there is no universe which. How? I don't
Don't
have
do it.
proficiency with guns.
But it's
Neither do
dex
I,
based,
but
and you can
yeah,
still shoot it.
well, actually,
I
what's your
ha-
dex? Is it 20?
It's 20, yeah.
Yeah, so you still have a better dex than me.
It'll still be a +5 to hit.
Yeah,
I mean, I do also have darts.
You do have darts.
Throw!
use darts then, because you have
Never mind.
proficiency with those.
Yes, man.
I just want to
Yes,
know,
sir.
does it have to maintain concentration on that life show?
It does.
Yes.
That left spell is a concentration spell.
Oh,
I wish I had magic missile.
Is it my turn?
I do.
It is your turn.
Magic missile. Oh, it's Worcestershire tongue.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't get close to it.
Roll your
No.
sword.
You have a bow, don't you?
Yeah,
So I'm just gonna,
Are you
I'm
not
just gonna try to
classified as
shoot
an
it.
undead, Tibby?
No, I'm a humanoid.
Yeah, funnily enough, Reborn does not get classified as an undead.
wait. If he,
Yeah.
if Taron's undead, can he not pass through anti-life shell?
Tron is being classified as an aberration, apparently, so no, they're not undead.
What the fuck?
It makes sense to me, but if you really want me to classify them as undead, then I will.
For the purposes of this, because we literally have no one who can approach this thing at all.
You have darts. We have people with bows and guns.
I mean, if someone
Okay,
just used
Gilmir-
dispel magic,
Yeah.
Well, there's a problem here. I'm willing to use dispel magic again.
Is it an 11 hit?
No.
Okay.
What
That's
level
in the
is
wrong chat,
anti-life
actually, so I can re-roll it.
I will, for the
like-
purposes of this, because it does seem to matter to all, I will classify Void Wraiths as undead, even though technically speaking they are not. As far as I'm
I will say, this really, you really did just pull the dice fell off the table, so it doesn't count.
Yeah. But I mean, technically, it doesn't count. If the dice rolls off the table, I wouldn't count that.
Well, he just slapped it off the table, is the thing.
Yeah. So I don't know. He has had warnings with this before. All of us have.
It's basically just free advantage if you do that shit.
I will not allow you to re-roll this one, Tibby. An 11 does not hit.
Okay.
Uh,
And my bonus action.
You get to use cunning action.
Yes,
I can
sir.
use cunning action, yeah. So I'm just hide. I'm gonna use my cunning action to hide. Like
I had a
killer.
random question.
Yes.
If someone were to use teleportation magic to get within the anti-life shell, would they just be shoved out?
Yes.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Unless
Yeah,
you are
so
you,
that's my-
because you are now undead, so it doesn't affect you, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Going to use my bonus action to hide.
Okay, stealth.
Okay.
He's going to activate stealth. He's going to pull up the
Yep.
fucking Metal Gear Solid box.
18. Alright, cool. You hide.
I'm hidden, baby.
I don't know what that does for you, but
He has some advantage on his next attack, so he can make sneak attack.
Hmm?
oh yes. Alright, next person up. Bill.
Built, yeah.
I'm gonna dispel magic the anti-life shell.
Alright, so does that just go off? Or can I make a save against
Yeah.
that?
Well, what level is anti-life shell?
Anti-life shell is a 5th level abjuration.
Then you go roll.
So yeah. DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. So this is a
You just roll your
15,
spell
DC
casting
15.
attack, I think.
yeah I do.
Oh, that's probably really good.
My spell attack is +6.
Oh wow. Okay then.
There are only a few ways you could fail this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, let's
As
either
long as I roll a 9 or above, I pass this.
then
So what, a 45%
see how
chance?
it goes.
Rolls an 8.
17 on die. So the anti-life shell is dispelled.
Uh-oh.
Cool.
Okay.
So now our monk can go fuck him up.
The monk could already fuck
Yeah,
him up
that's
because you
fine.
guys decided it was an undead instead of an aberration.
I was
Yeah,
fine
but
with it
now
being an
everyone-
aberration.
Well, yeah, but now everyone else
Now
who
it doesn't
has-
even matter.
who's not undead, everyone who's not undead can now go fuck him as well.
Let's
And-
blow this baby wide.
That is my turn.
Okay. Next
Yeah,
turn.
You already know what I'm gonna do.
Alright, yes. Attempt to hit this thing.
Yep. Yeah, we're gonna... Ooh. I mean, I could do that, actually. It'd be kind of funny if I did that. Let me just check if this does anything bad to construct. I mean, yeah, why not? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna... actually, is there anyone else within 10 feet of the boy?
Not currently. Yomir's 15
Perfect.
feet away.
Couldn't be within 10 feet of it before.
Oh, that takes an action. That sucks. I'm not gonna do that. Okay. I'm just gonna walk over to it and then punch it.
Alright, punch it.
Yeah.
I just
let's
realized I should have been halving damage this entire time from the punches.
No, you shouldn't, because they're magical.
Are they
They're
magical? Wow.
Yep.
Empowered strike.
Yeah. Empowered strike. I get like key empowered strikes at 6th level.
Oh,
So
okay.
no, you should not have been halving damage.
Alright. Oh, I wasn't anyway, so.
Yeah. So since
Good.
we just gotta fucking deal with this bitch, because they just gotta die.
Stun him.
Well, my plan is actually to spend 2 charges from my bracelet, so I get the 6 initial attacks, and then I'm gonna do just regular, freaking thingamabobby, flurry of blows after that. All right, here we fucking go. All right, so ping, ping, ping. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those hits, and wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 of those hit, and wait, no, 4 of those hit, and wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I was right, 5 of those hit, and 1's a crit.
Wow.
Okay. Roll me
Alright.
D100 for your crit whenever you can.
Yeah, I will do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why is that only 3? Oh, because it's just the D6. And then I'm gonna. Yeah, okay, roll the D100. Might as well just do that now before I do my bonus action attacks.
What is the damage I take
Did
from
you
that?
get a natural 20?
Yeah, I got a natural 20. So the total damage. Okay, so 11 plus 11, that's 22. Plus another 10, that's 20. That's 32. Plus the 8, that's 40. Plus another 8, that's 48. Plus 3, 51.
Alright.
And I
That's
got a
some
52.
damage.
And I got 52 on the D100.
52. So, you would be able to take the disarm action, but that would require tearing its arm off.
I am
Do it?
okay with that.
Would you like to make me a strength check? This will be opposed.
Yeah, there is no way.
Opposed by what?
Opposed by its strength check.
Which will be massive, and I only have a +1.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's worth a shot.
It's worth a shot. I'll give it a go.
You can
Alright.
make an
Why
argument
not?
for Dex.
Like,
You can
might
make
as
an argument
well.
for
You're
Dex.
not losing out on anything by doing
Yeah.
Well, that's a question. That's questionable, but
I don't know if you can make an argument for Dex.
I will not allow that.
no,
You
not
could,
in this
you could like try to
scenario.
slither around its arm and try to pop off the joint like that.
Sir, this is riveted
A lot
in.
of strength.
Yeah,
I
it's
would
going
argue
to.
that in
I
this scenario,
think that,
strength is the only way.
yeah. That's a 20.
I thank heavens beat you with a 25. Otherwise, I would have lost my ability to cast spells, and that would have been bad. And attack, actually.
Oh, hey, we know how to cut off a spell casting.
Yep. All right, and
Not
then I'm gonna do
metagaming.
my
We're going
bonus.
to seize the means of production.
I am gonna do my bonus action attacks now.
Stun him.
Only Dogma was here.
Stun him.
If
Stun
only
him.
Dogma
Stun
was
him.
there.
Stun him.
All right, so both of the 2 hit. Brilliant. I am going to use once again stunning strike, and does it still have the mind sliver on it?
It does.
I'm gonna go for the special version.
Change logs. Added Dogma. Lord of Blasphemy.
Alright, that's a
And that is-
17. Let me roll a d4.
Please tell me you roll a 4. Roll the 4. Roll the 4. Please roll the 4.
What my dad's going. The 4.
You're-
Both listen
No,
to
if
this.
you
At
ever,
least
anyone
I'll
who
know what
claims,
to cut
anyone
out
who
of the
claims,
audio.
anyone who actively claims that the Japanese version of the song is better is a fucking weeb. I do not care.
Whose turn is
Well,
it? Is blah, blah, blah. What do I need to do?
I believe it is.
Oh, I failed my
yeah.
turn. My
You failed the
save.
con save, so you're stunned and prone.
Yes, I would be. Except I am. Cool.
Yes, you are. So yeah, that's about all I can do with my turn. Is the thing. So
Alright.
yeah.
Alright, next. Luna. Luna?
Hello, I am here. I was drinking water when you called upon me.
This
How
is
dare
active
you!
bullying, and this is active bullying, and I'm here for it.
We're bullying.
Hey, it's about time Hunter got a taste of his own medicine, you know?
Dude, it's just
Yeah.
not as good.
Okay, Aramon,
No
did you
one
hear
here
what this
agrees
man
with
said?
you.
Aramon, did you hear what this man said?
No.
He thinks that standing here is a worse version when it's in English.
What?
He's a fucking weeb.
Alright, you know what? I'm done with this. We're moving on. Merle, what's your turn?
So off the record. Alright, so I was gonna do something, but I genuinely forgot. Oh yeah, okay. First things first, I will, use one of my thingy-doos to bestow a curse. I'm gonna use a spell to use bestow curse. I
Okay.
don't use a spell slot for that, because I am in my new moon phase. This is a new moon spell. Can this man make me please DC 16 wisdom save?
Wow. I sure hope I roll a nat 20.
Oh, look at that 20.
That's a 6.
That's wild, a nat 20. Holy
Hey.
shit. How
So,
convenient.
How convenient.
That's a 6. So I fail that.
So now-
Sorry, but
For the
if you
next-
think this is better, you're horrible.
For the next minute or so, this guy will have disadvantage on all Constitution saves he makes.
I wish I cared about that with
He's
my
already
save.
stunned and
Uh,
prone.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
think that matters.
if he ever gets unstunned, it's gonna be easier, okay?
Maybe. So now he's gonna have disadvantage. Should I just keep putting Mind Sliver on him too?
Yeah, just
Yes.
let's just bully him. And
At this point, that's actually kind of useful, yeah.
so that was my action. As a free action, I'm actually gonna burn a 4th level spell slot to gain 4 sorcery points.
Cool.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to throw 2 meteors on this thing, and I will use heightened spell.
Well,
So-
it can't.
actually,
It fails.
It's thrown, yeah. So fuck you, bozo.
Get ratioed.
You take 17 damage.
17?
Damn.
17. Alright, cool. That's
But you
an
dropped.
amount.
You dropped two. Did you roll both? Oh, you rolled both damages together. Nice.
Oh, let me get my calculator. Alright, next person is Cade.
Hex. No, I don't think we. Do you think Hex is necessary?
If you want to take your turn to attack, I
By
will
the
cast
way,
Hex.
it is bloodied.
Perfect.
I don't think
If
Hex
you-
is necessary.
I mean, I'm not holding concentration on anything right now, so I could
No.
either do hold person or I could do hex.
I don't think
Hex
whole
only
person would work on it.
Hex only works with you.
Fair enough. Hold person again, much like dispel magic, is worth a shot.
You could
Yeah,
use
but I
Bane.
don't- I don't think I'm gonna need Hex though, because I only have
I
one
don't-
spell slot.
You're right. I could use Bane. That would probably be a better idea for this scenario. It would be a safer option.
Yeah, I just think it's a more
But I
safe
feel-
and consistent option.
But I think that hold person would be more helpful if it works.
Yes,
Probably.
but that's if it works.
All right. I'm not gonna. I'll just attack it. And it is stunned, so I do have advantage. That is a 19.
That hits.
Cool. All of these are gonna be my cold gun, unless it's with the. It's my bonus action attack. So I don't know. Oh, 15, 18 damage. 18 on that first attack. Extra attack, also with my cold gun. That is a 24.
It is mortal.
That's a 9 damage.
It is dead.
Okay.
Nice.
So as you plant this final round in it, its hand goes to its chest as if to protect its core, and its eyes start glowing progressively brighter.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna get behind my pillar a little bit more.
So you do remember that he did ask for it intact. Do any of you have tools on you of any kind?
I have Tinker's tools.
I have Weaver's tools.
Define tools.
Mechanically apt tools.
Tinker's
Hammer.
tools.
Just Tinker.
Cade, this is
Crowbar.
going to be completely on you to get the heart out of this thing before it blows
So-
up.
I have an herbalism kit and a healer's kit, which are technically tools.
I
have
Weaver's
Tinker's
tools.
Cade, I will allow you to run up
Actually,
to this
that's a lie.
thing and
A healer's kit is just a regular
start making
adventuring gear.
checks.
An herbalism kit is a toolkit.
Okay.
I
what
would like
check
you
am I
to
making?
make what is
Sleight of hand?
what do you use for your tinker's tools? Is that dexterity?
Tinker's tools
Yeah,
would be
dexterity.
intelligence.
Intelligence.
Would be intelligence or dexterity,
Okay.
depending
can I
on the
use-
task. It changes.
I'd
taking
like
something
you
out.
to make
Well-
I'd like you to make 2 with dexterity and 1 with intelligence, please.
Okay.
I'm also there with you, so I will help you with that.
Cool. So my first. So do I have advantage?
No.
But I'm getting the help action.
Okay, fine.
Tinkerer's tools with
Yeah, you roll-
advantage.
Yeah, you add your proficiency.
Okay, so if it's a dexterity
Plus eight.
check, it would be 17
That
plus
succeeds.
my dexterity, which would be 23
Plus your proficiency bonus.
plus proficiency, which would be another. So 25, yeah. Sorry, 26. 25.
25.
All right.
25 on my first dex. That is a 19. 22 on my second, and then on my intelligence, that is 14.
That including your proficiency bonus?
That is.
All right. So
And the advantage?
you managed to
Oh, wait, nope.
Okay.
Fuck, what is that? That's 18.
All right.
There we go.
So you don't really have any issues. You managed to get the core out of this thing. And it kind of goes limp. The light dies from its eyes. And you have just defeated a lone Mecholem. There is
Cool.
still a
Great combat, guys. I didn't do shit.
there is still
So
a
did I.
big door.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You
look
walk over
straight
to
to
the
the
door.
door.
Okay.
I mean,
May
we
have
have the
done
core. We
a
have what we.
May have
No, we
done
have the
a
core.
little bit of trolling.
We have the core. We have what we came for. We can.
It's
succeed, can't we?
spear thing, right? Does that have anything that's obviously easy to take off?
No. This is solidly
Okay.
built.
Fair enough.
I want to go over to the door.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna use my second win just in heal a
So
little bit.
the
In that
door.
case, I'm gonna yoink its eyes and then I'm gonna leave.
Would you like to make me dexterity and strength? Just flat
Cool.
checks to
Can-
take them.
Yeah, okay. 24 dex
Are you going back to grab your backpack?
and 14 strength.
All right, so you managed to get a good hold on them, but you cannot pry them out.
Can I use my crowbar?
In the
Go on streaming this
words
shit, bro.
of a great.
Crowbar.
You know what? Do it. See what happens. Do it.
Okay.
You're gonna crack the eyes.
I mean, I'm just putting it behind them and pushing up. I might crack them, but I don't care. The eyes are... I just want the eyes.
You just want the gem. You just want whatever they are.
Yeah, I don't care what they are, I just want them.
Ooh, shiny eyeballs. Can I have them?
I guess...
Hey, I
what should
really like your eyes. Are they for sale?
Yeah, so what do I roll to use my crowbar? Sleight of hand?
Probably strength. It's a crowbar.
Well, yeah, but crowbars are designed to reduce the amount of strength needed.
That's why this DC is lower.
Okay. Okay.
That's a 17.
Alright, yeah, you succeed. So, you jam it in there and break the eye. Turns out the eye is just a fine glass, and there's a liquid behind it, which sprays out. You take 3 poison damage from this liquid
Okay.
that sprays out onto your arm.
Wait, he takes poison damage? Actually, I want to go over and collect some of this liquid in a vial.
Okay?
Yeah, they just sort of pat it off their arms like, well, that's disappointing.
Yeah, fucking Bilt walks over there with, like, a vial that... It's, like, the size of... It would be, like, It's like a test tube,
Yeah.
more accurately. And he just walks over and he just collects some of the liquid, corks it off, and drops it in his satchel.
Okay.
Yeah, I grab my backpack and put it back on.
So
Built is then going to take like a full-size cane out of his satchel and just kind of tap the eyes to see how strong the glass is.
they're pretty strong.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
I'm
And he's going to place the cane back in.
I'm gonna say
Let me
that
check
Gilmer
for-
is currently apologizing to his sword.
I'm gonna check for traps on this big door.
Alright. Do me that.
Do I roll perception?
I think investigation?
Investigation.
That's a point, yeah. I was guarding something. I'd like to see what that is.
Yeah.
15.
Built could go
15?
either way.
There are defenses in place on this door if you try to unlock it the wrong way.
You are a rogue.
And
good.
a rogue. You will, probably
Don't
not.
fuck it up.
My,
Thieves' tool my friend. Thieves' tool it.
I will thieves tool it. Okay.
Do it.
Now I'm gonna try to unlock it.
Do the thing.
Play that funky music, white boy.
20.
Funny.
Hey, I did play that funky music, and I am a white boy.
So you disarm the traps, and through some sheer tomfuckery, you manage to get the door to unlock.
There we go. That
The-
was simple enough.
Locks retract with a large clunk, a big clunk, and the door, which is a good 10 feet tall, starts to slowly swing open, revealing.
I
What
pledge,
the eldritch horrors are inside?
I put my hands.
Oh, sweet.
And I
Man,
opened
horse.
the door.
Alright,
I put my
He's
hand.
at the ready with his guns out.
so
Hey, can I prepare an action to shoot if anything comes at us?
it swings open, and lights in the ceiling, which are these more high-power Magitek lanterns, start to turn on. And they just keep going down as far as you can see, revealing thousands upon thousands of these Aichentach Pattern Mecholems.
Hell yeah!
Oh my god.
Cade has his army.
They. Oh my god, I do!
Further down the hallway, you see larger patterns. You see some with large shields, some which have cannons larger than even the ones you saw on top of the outer walls of New Lodia, and some which
Okay, let's-
literally have these large rings floating above them, which looks like they might be portals of some.
I
hit
think
Mother
we should
Load.
not start this world's version of the rumbling.
We should keep this place in mind and hide it well.
So a small blue light descends from the ceiling, and then stops. Greetings.
Hello.
Hi.
I am
Gilmer walks
Zeta.
in. Now what the fuck?
I am Zeta too. This establishment's primary caretaker and automated soul.
Soul.
It's an AI. Gotcha.
Correct.
My name is Soitung. I hold out my hand to it.
A blue orb has a more complete soul than me. Of course it
You-
does.
Okay.
You
I
aren't
am
a complete.
artificial.
You aren't a
hand of an
complete.
orb.
Tars, you aren't a
Hello.
complete.
Soy Tongue just tried to shake the hand of an orb.
The orb
Yes.
bobs up and down. It is nice to meet you. Are you commandeering this facility?
Is that a good thing?
I
What
have
would
to
happen
assume
if I
so.
said yes?
The orb kind of twirls around in the air. If you were to say that you were commandeering the facility, I would require clearance codes.
Who has
Is
those
the-
clearance codes?
The guard outside.
Well, the guard outside is a little.
Did he malfunction?
Gilmer's gonna start. Gilmer's
Yeah.
gonna
He did
go
malfunction,
to the robot
actually.
and start
He did.
scrapping the
malfunction.
shit out of it.
Yes.
Did.
A common issue with many Aichentach over millennia.
I was the
Would you perhaps tell us what the codes were, since he is no longer capable?
Do you have a writ of ownership declaring you as the new owners of this facility?
We have the out of character. We have the crystal.
We have the heart. We could just say that we were here to came here to fix it, and we need to access the information on the crystal.
Out of character, does anyone know illusory script?
Nope.
I've got hallucinatory terrain.
I can't even learn illusory script.
Wait, hold on, but I do have minor illusion. Can I use minor illusion to forge a document?
Cade, do you know what official Fader documents look like?
Hell no.
Okay.
Does anyone here know what that looks like?
But you
Cade
all
can be
like to give me history.
I can get you that writ in just a
We can
moment.
all
Let me go
roll
grab
history,
it really
right?
quick.
Yeah, you can all roll history.
So here's the thing. I would argue that Built might, but the problem is that Caratharans in general are just more caught up in their own history than anyone else's.
Here's the thing. I doubt that you've been as far as
19. I know. I rolled a
Fader,
19 for history.
the Fader cities. So, you have an idea of what they look like, and you would know that you would need the exact name of the person who last had command here.
The person last at command here probably isn't alive anymore, are they?
We don't know that.
I mean, it's been millennia, not just like centuries, thousands.
I know
of
who
years.
owned this. Would I know?
No. You had no idea this even existed.
Gilmer is attempting to crack open the giant robot to get to its information thing or whatever.
We have the crystal. The crystal functions as its brain and its heart.
Question. Built.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Would you like
what's your
to
question?
would you like to inspect the liquid you have?
I'm going to inspect the liquid I have.
Yeah, you can inspect the liquid you have.
It's got an enchanted table script within it.
So,
Fun fact: I actually know how to read that.
would you make me investigation?
Investigation. Sure.
Investigate it.
Would assume that is one of your better rolls.
18.
18. You see these small little crystals floating inside of this mostly opaque blue liquid. And you are able to put together that the memory of this thing is actually held within this liquid.
I just pull out the vial. I'm just like, would this suffice as the codes? In some sense.
The orb spins, goes back up into the ceiling, and then a much smaller humanoid, far more humanoid Mecholem type thing drops down and extends its hand. There is a slot for the liquid to go into.
I pour the liquid in.
Slot closes, holds up its arm. The arm spins 360 degrees. Code's accepted. Ownership will transfer. Please designate the new commander of this facility.
Theron
I'm
looks
just gonna
down.
look at Cade.
Theron looks at Bill. It's like, and to think that never would have happened if I didn't try to take the eyes.
Yeah, and I think it never would have happened if I had half a mind to, actually take things. Bill just looks to Cade. I mean, Cade, go. You seemed particularly interested in this.
Cade Valentino, as he's just gonna say, just says his name.
Greetings, Cade Valentino. You are now the proprietor, owner, and primary commandant of Fater War Installation Zeta 2. I will send a notification of your ownership to the maker in question.
Uh-oh.
Fuck.
And the Fater government.
What did I just do?
No, don't do that,
Oh, well.
don't do that, don't do that.
How long do faders live for? How long do fucking faders live for?
The Fater Maker house of this facility, that being, the machine pauses. Aiken is still functioning.
Oh yeah.
They live for
All right.
We're gonna turn that
All
on
right. Well, since I am the new owner of entire operation here, I am going to require, as Cade does a head count, 1, 2, 3. Let's just say 6 cores.
The machine tilts its head. Fabrication facilities are currently offline. I may be able to retrieve some from storage.
That would be nice.
The machine stands there, and then a moment later, these little floating, they look like, just little trays, actually, come floating out with these cores held in metal containers. Here are the required cores. The Aiken house has responded to the notification of ownership. They are protesting the claim.
Do I get the cores?
You do, as the new commandant of this facility.
You're just gonna hear Gelmir off in the distance. Man, fuck those houses!
Cade turns around. Hey, should I transfer ownership back?
Fuck no!
No.
No,
Probably they
don't.
might come for you.
Yeah, well, I feel like it's a poor idea to do so, under the clause that
Shit,
We
yeah,
are
'cause
in
now they
more
know
danger.
who I am.
yeah,
And
so we're
they'll
in
have
more
control.
danger. We're in more danger if you do that.
Yeah, alright.
Or last
I will
week,
take these cores. They may be protesting, but they're not the owners of this place anymore. Is there any way that you can let me know if there is a message that they send, or
Hey, you know what?
say someone were to try to get in here?
Set one of them to defend.
The machine sticks out its wrist again, and then a long needle-like syringe thing ejects from it. Please extend your hand.
it's gonna suck your blood.
I don't know if I want to do this.
It will
I'll put it in
enable
my blood.
direct communication between myself and you.
Can I roll insight?
I might be shitting you.
Yeah.
Insight on
I
working.
Bill just like looks to Cade, just like, I mean, if you don't want to put in your blood, I'll put in mine.
It's a 16.
Basically, it's gonna let you communicate with this creature, Zeta 2, I believe, over long distances.
Alright, sure. I might as well.
So the machine approaches you, kind of, you extend your wrist, and then it rams this long needle thing up one of your arteries.
Ooh!
You feel a incredible pain for a moment, but then it retracts, and you're not bleeding. You do feel a bit of something, and now you know that you have the ability to communicate with this facility and this artificial soul through telepathy, which has pretty much unlimited range.
Schizophrenia acquired!
Right.
Alright.
Bill, recognizing an opportunity, is very much eager to learn about Fader Check.
Alright,
Give
well,
him the opportunity if you want.
now
Gilbert's gonna walk in. Oh, go ahead, Kate.
now that we have this set up, Kate's gonna turn back around. What do we do now? Are we just heading back?
I feel like
Well,
we should
no,
figure
I
out
think
a
we
way-
should. Okay. How about we head back? We will. Can we set one of them up to defend?
I
I
was
feel like
thinking
two
about
would
setting
be
up
would
two.
suggest not setting an Aichentach to defend.
Why is that?
Aichentach are primarily mid-range offensive machines. As
Do you
much
have any
Do we have any defensive?
defensive models?
the machine turns around and some lights flare all over her body, and then from near the back of the hangar, two absolutely gargantuan machines drop from their kind of dormant position and start stomping up the hallway. Each one has a large cannon on their right arm and a gargantuan shield on their left, and they are kind of in the same mechanical bipedal knight style as the Aichentach model.
Alright.
They look to be more. Or do they look more sturdy? More.
They are
More
much
well-equipped
they are
to defend.
much larger, and they look like they were built to hold ground.
Okay, let's set
We
one
shall.
of these and another offensive base to guard the front. and let me know if anyone tries to fuck with them.
Affirmative. I will enlarge the door and the exterior chamber to accommodate.
Sounds good.
Very well.
So you see the door you just came through grows in size to now accommodate a almost 100-foot tall machine, and the room outside proportionally grows as well.
Good God.
I'm sorry, what's your name?
Flying at all?
I am Zeta 2, the artificial soul.
And the
I'm
name
gonna
of
be
this
honest.
facility is Zeta 2 as well, correct?
Correct.
Fuck, guys, I'm gonna be honest. I really, really want to get my own Jarvis.
We can talk. Hey. Cade,
Hmm.
we'll talk about putting a voice in your head more directly later, okay?
Gilmer's
Yeah.
gonna come behind Cade and grab him on the shoulder. Hey, buddy. We gotta discuss new things, because, well, this is opening up some new opportunities for us.
You know what? How about we start heading back, and on
we
our
talk
way
along
back,
the way.
we talk
Or
about
later.
it.
Yes.
We should
and
get going, though.
if we have extra
Yeah.
crystals, we'll probably have multiple things made.
Exactly.
Zeta.
All right. We should get going then.
Gilmer's very much got this greedy grin on his face.
Actually, as we're walking out, Cade's gonna ask, does anyone know the spell Shatter?
I do not. I know of it.
Okay.
Cade. I must ask something. If there ever is a need for us to learn about this Magitech, I'm eager to.
I mean, so technically we have 7 cores right now.
Yes.
Yes,
Cade just
I'm
gives
aware.
you one and says, this is yours to tinker with.
I don't want to tinker with this. I'm afraid I'd break it. But
It's an extra core.
So
Fair
is
enough.
everyone getting given a core right now?
Yeah, is
Everyone gets 1 core, and Cade, if Built doesn't want it, Cade will hold on to the extra.
yeah, no, I mean, he takes the
I'll
core.
hold on to the extra.
No, he takes the core.
Damn it.
Built is going to intently study the core.
Awesome,
Cade.
I don't want power armor now.
dude. For
I'm
real.
trying to. Aramon, I want to talk to you after this session.
Okay.
Cade.
I mean, a throwing weapon that comes back would be nice.
Okay, yeah, no, see, Grim, you and I are on the same thought plane.
Yeah. I mean,
You-
we
you
getting
and I
given
are-
a core to, and I need something I can use. So I
You-
mean,
you and I are on the same. You and I are on the same page about this.
Shadow Blade is scrubs.
or maybe a gauntlet. A gauntlet would be cool. Anyway,
Anyway, let's continue. Yeah, it's like
Cade.
Gilmere, you seemed eager about something.
Oh, you see, how would I put it? I've been in quite a few wars, you see, and of course, I haven't seen anything like this, have I?
You have seen much smaller scale mechanical war machines. You have once seen one fielded by the Zorvlagoth War Kingdom that was much bigger, but did not have this much precision.
Yeah. So I've encountered things of this not of this caliber, of this kind, but none of this caliber. You see, how do I put this lightly? I've done a lot of war, so I know my ins and outs when it comes to combat.
Okay.
I mean, the extent of my combat knowledge is that which my ancestors hold.
Which I assume isn't a lot.
Actually, no. Caratharans in the past were much for war.
Mm.
And
I'm
many
just
of
saying, though, guys.
many of the traditions we celebrate are of celebrating those victories we won, or celebrating those victories we had.
Fair enough. But
Gilmere,
we
where are
don't
you going with
celebrate-
this?
I just don't know what I can do with this thing. And he's like looking at the core right now. Outside
Well,
that.
I'm going to study and see what I can make of it myself.
I am assuming that you can do whatever the extent of whoever's making or doing whatever they're with the core,
So,
whatever they can do.
Cade, you actually hear Zeta 2's voice in your head. Correct. The limitations of the core are limited only to the smith or mechanic creating.
Well,
Thank
if that's the case,
Does anyone else
well,
hear that, or is it just me?
No, it's only you.
Okay.
So I'm going to act
Yeah.
as if Bilt did not hear that and he's just responding to you. I mean, if that is true, then I think that we're set because I am eager to learn about this stuff and willing to take full advantage of it.
I mean, that Smith, they seem to know stuff.
Well,
What?
until you become comfortable with it, I believe we know of a smith who does know how to work with these.
Yes, and there's also the AI back there that probably knows a lot more too.
Would you like me
Yes,
to
I was-
relocate you closer to the town?
What's an AI?
Wait, I'm sorry. Say that again. Cade literally just cuts all of you off in the middle of your conversation. Say that again.
Would you like me to temporarily relocate the exit of the facility closer to the town?
No. I mean, out of character, no, don't do that.
Yeah, but Cade's
That's
not
a
a
horrid
smart,
idea.
a super
That's
smart
a horrid
person.
idea.
But Cade's just gonna, hey guys, do we want the exit of the cave to be next to the town? I'm assuming
Absolutely
no.
fucking not.
No.
Absolutely
It'll
not.
make it so
No.
easy to find.
All right.
I believe that the entrance should be moved, but I don't think it should be moved closer to the town.
I'm sorry, Cade, is that Bolt talking to you?
Is the what?
The AI, Zeta 2.
Yes, it is.
There was something that Zeta 2 said while we were there. It was about a production facility.
Yeah,
And
I was.
I think that we should try and get that back up and running if we want to. if we wanna really-
Yeah.
If we do that, there's likely no limits to what we can have.
Yes, that's my thought.
Hey Zeta.
Yes.
Where's the location of the fabrication facility?
They are past the storage facility of the Mecholems. If you continued down the facility, you would come across the fabrication plant.
Good to know. Is there any way that you can get that up and running?
No, it is critically damaged. It was damaged in the attack of unidentified aggressor.
How long ago?
I do not know.
Keep that in mind.
So, how about this? I try and learn all I can about the. I assume Cade relays that to the party.
Yep. Yeah.
Well then, with that, how about this? I try and learn all I can about this tech, and I try and get that facility back up and running. I have the brain to do it,
That is true. Question is, should that be a priority?
It shouldn't be a priority, but, once we feel that we're adequately equipped to go on a warpath, Bill just kind of like something like strikes Bilt, and he just looks over to Soiton. I don't think I ever introduced myself to you.
I don't believe you have.
Also,
name is
wait,
Bill
yeah, I don't know. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. Keep going.
My name is Biltic for Towing. I'm a doctor. Call me Bilt.
My name is Soitang.
Oh yeah, I never introduced myself either. They sort of hold up their hand. Hi, I'm Taran.
Soitang. I shake their hand.
I shake their hand back.
Kind of hard, seeing as his hand is half incorporeal, but you manage.
Yeah, it does feel ever so slightly like your hand's slipping into mine a bit.
Is it slimy too?
No,
No,
it's completely
no,
dry.
no.
It's just like
Or is
his...
my hand? Is my hand clammy now?
No,
It's definitely cold.
it's cold in a
It's probably
sense. but-
cold, yeah, but not. It's just your hand slips into my partially ethereal hand.
You are an You are a medical and biological enigma.
I'm aware.
Just thought I'd let you know.
Weird.
Just
My
thought I'd remind
hand
you.
is cold.
Yes. Well, he's not. He's not exactly alive, so to speak. So.
Would you guys
Oh.
like to go back to the town or continue?
Yeah,
I mean,
I think we're going back to the town.
Yeah,
Okay.
we already are going
now.
now.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
but
wanna go
Luna
back.
would like to just look at Kate and say, "Wouldn't it be useful to take a couple of those golems into that church you're supposed to be clearing?"
Maybe
Which-
later on.
wait, the temple? Yeah.
I have limited
Uh.
teleportation abilities over the golems within
Why are you?
It-
1,000 miles.
It's
okay.
not-
Hey, Zeta,
It's so.
are you able to hear the conversation that's going on, like, around me instead of just me?
Yes.
Okay.
I need to ask. 1,000 miles. How much of Wuking Tong does that cover? Or Wuking Tong does that cover?
That covers not all of it. Not a bunch of it. Basically, you'd be able to get them a decent way towards Rano, but not much past that.
That's all I need.
Uh-oh, I'm aware.
Uh-oh!
You could pretty easily get them into the northern wastes from here, though.
Listen, I gotta. If we do end up going down this warpath, instead of, trying to actually help people and go, clear the temple,
I can tell you for almost a fact that I will not actively take steps to go down a warpath.
it really seems like you want to, though.
Currently, my current goal is to make it to the Temple of Sorrows.
So, I'm gonna guess war happens after that.
Whatever happens after that will happen after that.
Alright.
Insight,
Well,
nah.
Well, is there a new map?
Actually, hey, Gilmer, how much damage did
The new
Gilmer
one.
take?
I didn't take any damage.
Who took damage? Who all took damage?
I took
Didn't.
damage. Luna took
But you
damage.
used second win.
I took damage.
Took half my
Um,
health.
This is the new map.
So I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on. How much damage did each of you take?
I took, let's see, 13 damage.
I took 29 damage, so I'm currently at 27 rats.
I used
So
second
you
one
took
to back
29?
Yep.
29 damage. Fuck.
on a
Grim, how
successful save.
Grim, how much did you take? Grim, how much did you take?
13.
So I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at 4th level for Luna.
Thanks.
So that's gonna be, what is that? That's 48, I think.
I think it's plus your spellcasting modifier.
I know, but I'm talking about spell casting level. How much? So it's 1st level plus 1d8 each level. It would be 48. Yeah.
Let me open.
Oh, yeah, it's 48 plus your casting modifier.
Yeah, because I'm casting at 4th level. So that's 10, 12, 13. You restore 26.
Nice.
And Grim, I'm going to cast one for you at 7th level, or not 7th, but 3rd level.
Oh, yeah? I was gonna say 7th level? Fucking hell.
Yeah, I'll have those kind of slots.
If you are classified as undead, I don't believe you can be healed.
I'm going to
That
give you my
correct?
extract. I'm going to give you my extract that has reward in it.
That's why I was agreeing with you when you said abjuration, but everyone else said undead.
Well, then I'm going to give you my my tincture that has reward in it, so you heal 1d4 plus 1.
Okay.
That's not magical healing. That's like that's the equivalent of using the healer feat.
Okay,
I
5.
want to
I rolled a 5, so...
Yep. And additionally, it's not going to come up in the next minute, but additionally, you have advantage on your next saving throw to resist being stunned.
Welp, guess I'm fucked then if I'm classified as undead, and I didn't know about this beforehand, yay!
I apologize. There are a lot of effects but it is going to be very useful to be considered undead just because
Wait,
of how many effects.
in that case, would necrotic damage heal me?
Yes.
Oh, I have inflict wounds.
Huh. That works then.
I'm gonna cast inflict wounds.
Cool.
Just at first level.
Yeah, no, that's 3d10 anyway, so yeah.
9, 4, 13, so 13, 14 plus 6. Wait, no, it's just 13. Heal 13.
13, that's gonna top me up, yeah.
Well, actually, wait.
Even if I hadn't drank the potion, that would have topped me up.
Yeah. Yeah, 13. Alright, cool. I'm good.
Alright. Yeah.
Alright, I can heal everyone.
So, papa-dee-ba-doo. I'm assuming by now you've made it back to the town.
Yeah, probably.
So, you enter this blacksmith shop. He sees you with the first crystal. He's like, ah, you got one. Good. I was afraid you would. And then you come in with. He sees everyone has one, and he starts sputtering. Like,
There were 7 active. We took them all down. It was easy.
Yep.
Don't worry about it.
This is much more than I originally anticipated. This is going to be a great experience. Alright, so, what do you want made with these? I can do pretty much anything. I've studied enough Fater tech to know how to work it into my own smithing.
You know, that's a good question. I don't think we really thought about.
Oh, I know what I
really-
want. I know what I want.
My
Yes,
original
we all.
plan.
I'm pretty sure we all know that you want a sword or a
you want
large
some
damage weapon of some kind.
That's
not
That's what you think.
very. What would you like, Gelmir? If you were to do something with it, what would you like with it?
I'm gonna go up to the dwarf.
Aye.
Yeah. You know anything about making armor?
I knew it.
One of the best around.
Alright. I need an armor to push me past normal human capabilities.
Alright, he takes the crystal. I
Armor.
can do
Hand it to
that.
him.
You see, one of the funny things about these crystals is that they function as not only a heart, but also a brain. So, infusing it into armor may have some type of adverse effect at times, but should be fine.
So be it.
I'll do that then. My original plan was to make a beam weapon with it. But I see you've got 7, so maybe I can still make the gun I wanted. Next.
Gun you wanted.
Well, the gun I wanted to make was an experiment of sorts. You see, if you put one of these into a weapon, you can use it as, I'm fluctuating between Scottish and Russian. So
No,
confusing.
That's why I asked. That's why I asked earlier. Is this Scottish or Russian?
You see, if you put one of these into a weapon, you can can use it as a normal gun, but the experiment was to see if I could give it a charge time and instead make instead of a singular projectile a concentrated beam. So if you had someone that was able to hit bullets out of the way, it wouldn't work.
Turan's just like churning away and whistling.
Huh. You guys can choose what you want first. I'm a think for a bit.
I'm going to keep. Do you know how these crystals actually work?
I do not know how they work precisely, but I know enough about them that I can work them into basically anything.
Would you, instead of me making an item, would you be willing to show me how to do that? At least on a basic level.
Gonna kind of look you up and down. Aye, but you're gonna need to grow some muscle first.
Let me look at what medicinals I have for my tinctures real quick. I'm curious. Do I have anything?
I'm willing to take a temporary apprentice, but you gotta be useful.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna be. Let me check my spells. I don't think I have any like enhanceability or anything, but let me check. I have bless. Yeah, I don't have anything in particular that increases my strength. Yeah, that's, at least I tried.
I mean, if you
You could
want,
just work out.
if you want to come by, I can show you a bit about how they work, but I can't have you just standing around getting in the way.
Yeah, I know. I get it. Back where I grew up, I ran a small potion shop. I get it.
Alright, next.
Luna will just take off like out of her shoulders and gonna put down the moon-shaped staff, put the core, say, "You make this better."
How do you mean better?
Oh, I don't know. You're the smith.
Yeah. Try my best.
Thank you.
Next.
Yeah. Turan looks between everyone. If you don't see anyone else going up, they go up and it's like, I fight with merely my fists. But I'm not sure exactly what would apply. But if you have any ideas, I'd like to hear them.
I can put the rock into your fists.
Oh,
I look at my fist. I place the stone down. I look at my hand, put my hand through my other hand, pull it out. It's like, are you sure about that?
Oh, trust me, I can do it. I just
And
need to
what would
call
that
my
do?
cousin. What did you say?
What precisely would that do?
I have no idea.
What did it do to your cousin?
I mean, no, I had to call my cousin. He's a surgeon.
Ah, I see. I somehow doubt that would work very well on me. It might just fall out.
Well, you got enough of a corporeal form that you could put it in somewhere.
Turan squints for a second, thinks about
I
how
mean, he
badly
has a
that could
point.
be taken, and then unsquints, and it's like,
I mean, Tyron, he has a point, technically. Just don't think about it too hard.
you said this thing possesses a brain and heart and stuff.
Correct. It will function as both a heart and a brain. At least a secondary brain if a primary one is not already in effect. Take, for instance, the Aichentach model uses a liquid brain, I believe.
It does. Yes. It does.
So, what you're saying is, if someone has a lack of oneness, this could bring a heart and brain into the equation.
Essentially? Yeah.
Could you fashion me a chest piece that would bring this close enough to my form to affect me in that way?
Good.
Alright, I slide them the stone. Alright.
I forgot to mention the size of these things. Each of these are about a foot long and a good 7 inches around. They are not small.
Tehran is 7 foot odd. That would work.
I'm really racking my brain at what Built would do with
7
his.
foot 5.
I think
that's
I know
fine.
what I want to do. And it sounds
What?
super
Then-
cool.
Does anyone have an
Can Cade just take a step outside real quick?
Yeah.
Thanks. I have absolutely no idea how this item's going to work, but I think it would be an interesting thing for the character.
Can I just like get everyone else's get an idea from someone else? Like, what the hell would Built do with his?
Okay. Hear me out. Stone. It becomes a backpack, right? That connects to like a hilt, and you have a energy scalpel.
Oh my god, wait, that's actually fucking... Because you're getting a chess piece made from this. So he can get something that, like, a big-ass... for example, a magnet, and it just binds... Like, he gets in it, and it just combines you two.
I will say...
I was saying
go
that you
ahead.
could use the stone in a backpack to power a scalpel that's magical, so would cut anything.
Okay, I got a better idea. You know how, like, in a lot of sci-fi, you have those like, you have those guns that are so heavy that you have to have, like, a full-size backpack to be able to hold ammo for them?
I know what you're on about, yeah.
I think that would be funnier.
I will say
That
the
makes
original
sense.
quest was for a gun kind of in that category, which was a heavy cycle.
So I'm gonna ask. That's what I'm gonna ask. I'm just like, all right, this is a little out there, but it's like, so it's a Gatling gun, right? But it fires energy, and the stone's a backpack. The stone becomes a backpack that holds that energy.
Huh.
You dig?
Nah. Alright. I'll see what I can do. I would like all of you to message me what you'd like so then I can develop this over next week.
Yeah, that's fine.
I will just put this... So he will kind of hold up his hand. Now, I know you all are looking for specific things, but I'd like to show you what I originally planned to do with it. He's gonna go back into his smithy and then come out with a kind of battered and broken old husk of a gun. It is a massive... In today's standards, it would be along the caliber of a 50 Browning machine gun sniper rifle.
Jesus.
Okay.
And he sets it down.
So the AK-50.
Basically, he sets it down, and he indicates it. This was me father's. He called it the Devil's Deal. I wanted to modify it, and then give it to someone, I guess. It's a bit of a special gun. You see, with one of these crystals as a core, if someone died, I could modify it that the energy from their death would allow it to hit harder the next time it fired. Additionally, with the energy that these things hold, you would never have to replace the crystal, and you could charge it, overload it in a sense, to hit even harder.
Bill just kind of like turns his head slowly towards Cade.
Cade's not even in here anymore.
Yeah, I
Cade
mean,
can step out.
when I say looking at, I'm just gonna like, give me 1 second.
So out of
Bill
game,
likewise walks us.
those are the stats for the Devil's Deal.
Sweet Jesus.
So it's always at disadvantage unless it's within 10 feet.
I have the gunner feet, so...
No, the way that works is that if it's...
Sharpshooter feet you'd want.
Or sorry, whichever... Ooh, yeah, I have the sharpshooter.
So, yeah, that
Actually,
would be
yeah,
fine.
no, the way that short range works is that So it has to be at 10 feet to be at a normal attack. To be at a normal attack.
So 10
if
would
it
be
were,
the
if you
normal
were,
range.
if you were
Anything past that.
Yeah, if you were 15 feet to 400 feet away, it would be at disadvantage.
Oh wait, I need to change that then. Hold up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
the
I mean,
short-
I have the gunner and the sharpshooter feat, so being at long range and short range still wouldn't impose disadvantage on me.
Yeah, no, but I'm just...
Well, yeah, for formatting purposes.
Yeah, the way it should work is that the first one should be, so between 10...
Oh, okay,
between-
there we go.
There we
400, 800. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's more accurate. So when you're within 400 feet of an enemy, you have a normal attack. Between 405 and 800.
Unless
It's
you're a
a-
motherfucking sharpshooter, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but for most people, that would be at disadvantage.
Yeah. While Kate is outside,
Bill is walking outside, but...
just really quick, hey Zeta, is there any possible way that you could transfer, say, half consciousness to a crystal? Your consciousness.
Yes. I would require a crystalline housing and a transfusion frame.
So you couldn't just... If I were to give power to this crystal, you couldn't transfer consciousness between you to this right now?
No.
Fuck. Okay.
It requires a special... Sorry. My language library is malfunctioning. It requires a special configuration in order for me to transfer my consciousness to one of these, as it is below my processing power and thus needs to be updated.
Gotcha.
The smith inside probably has enough skill to develop the necessary transfusion, frame, and crystalline structure.
Why would you want to?
I can create my own familiar with Zeta's consciousness.
Okay.
Goddamn.
I would like to call to attention the feature Hell's on its way for the Devil's Deal. Just as a...
Can we say built at this moment walks outside?
Sure.
Bill just like, hey, Cade.
Hmm?
Alright, listen, I get you're having a conversation with the lady in your head, right? This dude just proposed an idea for a gun that I think you might like. Okay? It requires one of these crystals. And it gets stronger. Basically, it gets stronger with more souls. Now, not to say that it starts off weak, but it gets stronger. I'm trying to think of a way to phrase this that isn't completely morbid.
So it gets stronger the more
you kill.
death that is near.
The more you kill.
Okay.
Just thought I'd throw it out to you. Thought you might find it interesting. And Bilt walks back inside.
Fuck, now I don't know what I want to do.
You do have two of these, Cade. You've got the one that you got from the machine itself, and then you've got the extra one.
Cade in particular has two crystals.
Yes, Cade has two.
Okay. Fuck, wait, you're right. So I could theoretically
You can do
get both.
You could.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, Cade's gonna go inside. Alright. Cade's gonna pull out, or put his first crystal down. This one is for the gun that you want to make.
Alright. And the other?
He's gonna pull out the second one, put it down. This one, and he's gonna go on to explain what he
Transfer
needs.
station.
The transfer state shit.
I need the ability to transfer a consciousness between crystals.
I need a transfusion matrix and a crystalline structure core.
Wouldn't it just be
Basically-
fucking awesome to have, like, I don't know, like a wolf with Zeta's consciousness in it that can, like, turn into a bird and deliver messages
Are you
for us?
saying you want a transformer?
Yes, I want a transformer pet. I want a transformer Zeta.
I was looking at the timeline for this world and I was like, how the fuck are they in the year 2000 still in the medieval era? They're not. They're
Oh,
just
no.
not.
They're not.
It's becoming more and more sci-fi by the minute.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
It is.
100%.
It's steam.
The simple
It's
answer
like
is that-
steampunk.
Sure,
It's
sure.
Magitech. It's Magitech.
Magitech. Yes.
Yeah.
Magic.
The simple answer is that they're not in the medieval era.
Yep.
There's my answer.
So yeah, Cade just goes along to describe that.
Okay.
Basically, a thing that can transfer souls between
So I
crystals.
do still have time, so we could keep going, or we could end it here.
I would like to stop.
All right.
Might not be the worst idea to end it here.
Yeah.
I haven't.
This
said my
seems like a
thing
good
yet.
place.
Oh yes.
Aramon, I will text you tomorrow about.
Lonely tiefling man with the broken horn.
Yeah.
Ah, you sound very nice. What would you like?
Let me think. I'll take out both of my daggers. Could you make these better?
Yeah. All right. And with that, I think that's where we're going to end it. So yes, goodbye, and we will see you all week after next.
Yeah, goodbye.
Yeah.
Back to the main
Have
story.
a good week, all you
Yes.
fucking internet pieces
Could
of
all
shit.
of you
I'm
please
sorry.
send me
That
the
was violent.
items that you would like, because I won't remember all of those.
Cade might want to
Satchel
tag
Sage.
along. No.
Satchel Sage.
Guys, 1 second. According to Aramon, it's been a second, guys.
It's been more than a second.
Standing